Oh shit! I forgot to unmute myself. Oh.
Well, that's awkward.
Greatest storyteller in the world that nobody can hear.
Nobody can hear. All right, that's why I call it the Out of Order Show. Nothing ever goes right here.
He's better at analog tabletopping.
Ah, yes. So, starting XP, Vampire, Masquerade, Sabbat sides. Everybody's here. We got a very violent episode planned this evening. So, spend your XPs or forever hold your peace.
I bought Fortitude 3.
Okay.
Okay, you can take all the hits for us.
Yes.
I already do.
And just so you know, there is a level of pleasure I get out of not necessarily killing PCs, but torturing PCs. So you're gonna see a lot of that this evening. So don't be too shocked if things get kind of out of control with the narration, but I like to speedline some process when it comes to combat just for the sake of narration. I feel it grows character. I think Evan and Derek are attested to that. That I build character. I don't try to scar you or anything. It's building character. So, anywho, now we are at the part of the show where I begin with a nice little kind of recap of what's been happening. You guys have kind of set up a sort of, not a communal haven and not necessarily a pack haven, but a business, an establishment of some sort. This is going to be a couple nights after the events that took place. You've retrieved Desiree, the renegade revenant from, apparently she was dating a very high profile ghoul for the Camarilla. And I'm just going to go ladies first. What have you been doing the past, I'm going to say 3 nights? What has been your task the last 3 nights?
Getting the club set up.
Okay, getting the club set up. Anything in particular, anything interesting that is going to be a bit different, or are you just being a normal, boring mortal about it?
Nope, completely normal, boring. I know that we as the Sabbat are trying to hide, and considering me and Rathi a couple of weeks ago went and completely destroyed a bunch of...
You went to a billiard club and you basically burned the house down.
I want to use the word like cholo as like a gangbang like slanger kind of thing, but I actually can't remember if that's racist or not. So I'm really sorry. Not Mexican. What I'm trying to go for.
I'm Mexican. Okay. You can say cholo.
Okay. So Mexican gangbangers. We went to one of their things and we fucked up everybody. So I'm trying to be very normal, etc. about all of that. Oh, okay. I can hear myself echoing. Who is that from? No, you guys are good. Okay.
I'm good. You do pick up some information on the streets because you're ladies. Violence on the east side is not erupting, but it's starting to get dangerous doing business on the east side. So you actually pick up a few more girls who are just abandoning ship, working on the east side in Union.
Oh, that's good because I put 3 points into herd as well, so okay. I should have about 30 ladies in total. Yeah, that would also, I guess, would I be working into it is getting the girls.
Yeah.
And as many girls that are willing to come here, I'll like promise them like, hey, you'll get extra hours if you help make the club go up and running first, whatever bullshit wise I have to tell them.
Which also interns you a little bit of low level, sort of their boyfriends or their baby daddies or whatever. Just they know that it's dangerous to be on the streets. They have no alternatives because, you know, they're desperate thugs. But they want to ensure that their baby mamas or their girlfriends or their sisters or whatever, they can be safe. So you actually have like a level of like street cred security where they're like, if anybody comes to this new club and want to set up shop, or if they want to, you know, if
they try to start taxing us and stuff, we got your back kind of deal. That's excellent, actually. Anyone who offers to do that, drinks on the house, whatever, etc.
Okay.
Like, feel free to come by anytime. You get VIP access. Blah, blah,
it's
blah.
not like individual gangs yet. You don't have like gang affiliation, but like some shot callers here or there, low level enforcers. They will actually. In fact, you get like a girl comes in with like a suitcase full of like illegal firearms, assorted weapons like Glocks and shotguns but nothing too extravagant, stuff that you get basically street level stuff.
If we can, if there is room upstairs, or if there are, and is this like no, this was a theater, that's right, it wasn't like a partial hotel. I was going to say, if we can get rooms above, but fuck that'd be way too much construction.
It's a pretty large theater. It could seat, I forgot, like 250 people.
I mean, you can get room for the guns?
Well, I mean,
we've got the basement for the guns with our
you could
personal
also
gargoyle
into the building.
We only have so much money, though. We only have like $100,000, and want the inside to look pimp to bring people inside so we can feed.
So I mean, you could keep the basically the basement acts as a like the theater staging area, like things that come up from the stage from the bottom. So there's a lot of like room to kind of like put props there, like full scale props. So it's a pretty big basement. So
I would also like to point out I bought domain 3, which means we have the whole block. We have the other buildings.
Yeah, you have like the entire strip of Northchester. And it's kind of like like Derek and Evan have been
what kind of buildings do we have then? Because if we could get like actual residential buildings and just have our girls and their families here, we could have
one block. It's not a lot, but it's multiple buildings.
So
that's still pretty sweet.
It's enough.
There isn't a hotel, but I mean, there is a lot of commercial buildings, and then but then there's also this big warehouse that used to be like an Ace Hardware store that has been just condemned, and it has a large storage area. So if you want to tear that down and make it into something better, you have lots of property or Evan has lots of property to remanage. But once again, low key is.
I was gonna say for the girls that have nowhere to go and nowhere to sleep at night, they can stay in the storage and like bring a cot and fucking sleep on the ground, and how you shower and whatever is your problem.
Well, I mean, if you want to treat them nicely, it's easy to turn an office building into like different rooms.
Yeah, I mean,
you're not just like shoved them into a warehouse.
Some of them drug addicts and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
I say we keep the Ace Hardware just to keep everything on the down low.
Yeah, well, no, that he has
They don't suggest the Sabbat owning an Ace Hardware store.
Honest to God, the only business that is still running on this block is a shoddy Domino's.
Actually, the Ace Hardware store brings up a really good point, because we could then buy mass amounts of random shit and say that it's for the store, and have like some of the families or anything going through there. I can hear myself.
Money laundering.
We probably don't want it to be an Ace Hardware because we don't want it to have a corporate affiliation. Yeah. We could just do a mom and pop though.
Yeah.
And then we don't have to worry
under new management.
There's too much corporate oversight, I think, if we were to go Ace Hardware.
Hardware.
Welcome to Sims Tabletop Edition.
Hey, this stuff is going to be important for later on.
No, this is kind of vital to Kindred / K-Night Vampire like Hood'em. It's what keeps you safe.
Well, also, players at home, or people at home that are watching right now, just quick shout out to you guys. Thanks for watching. It may eventually make a Team B vampires that are up against us. So when I'm saying that I'm running through base hardware in aisle 13 to grab this shit, and we set it up this session, then I know that we're good to go, and that's why it's important to me. So.
Oh, and B team, they're definitely going to be established. Because the Sabbat doesn't just choose, or the Sabbat, the Camarilla / Anarchs don't choose random schmucks off the streets. And not to say that you guys are not random schmucks off the streets, but there's going to be people who are
exception rather than the rule.
I'm literally a random schmuck off the street, actually. So.
Either way.
I mean, you're a well-picked random schmuck off the street, though.
I was a random schmuck found in a canyon.
You were a random schmuck found in a canyon. Speaking of random schmuck found in a canyon, what has Deck been doing?
Reading. Lots and lots of reading.
Okay. The journal, or just basically...
Oh, the journal. I'm pretty sure the journal's pretty much done at this point. So, like when I found it, and
So
been
what?
reading
Like you
since,
reading
like,
Nietzsche? You reading what? Existential
whatever the hell
realities?
there.
Whatever. There's okay.
I'm joining in with Pride on this one.
Okay. So
Whatever he's not reading, I am.
all right. So basically, there's not a lot of books, but Pride has discovered this thing called e-reading. Apparently, it's a thing, and he will set you up with this tablet, and then he realized what you are, not knowing that, like, because he's kind of dumb when
Why
it comes.
don't you just get one of those Amazon like thing that you speak to, and then
Yeah.
it like does things?
So
what are they called?
They're the
Echo?
Alexias.
The Echo. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
Echo.
you.
Yeah. So basically, you have this whole like, you both are kind of telling each other like what you're reading, and like he knows like over 40 different languages, and he doesn't like to brag about it, but he's definitely like, oh, I've read this edition. I've read this edition.
He doesn't like to brag about it, but he likes to brag about
Yeah,
it.
he's a humble bragger. He actually prides himself in his ability to understand knowledges.
Fancy that.
Yeah. And so you and him go through this whole process of how do you collect books. Even if you were to find paperback or hardback for you, it's kind of hard. You'd probably rip it open. And so, yeah, Wrath kind of finds a solution, gives you this little device. It's called an Echo. It can read out loud for you, book by book. He sets up like a dummy Audible account for you. It's all paid for, like 5 years worth of like stuff, and like he also has like this extended ebook collection that's tagged onto it that's like more college textbook level stuff. So he's like, here you go.
What is this?
Okay. Let me tell you. Okay, so let's say you want to read Cat in the Hat, right? You just go up to this little device. It's a children's book. We're starting you off really small, man. We're starting you off real small. All right. So you go, Alexa, and it says, it says hello. It says, I want you to read.
I'm punching the Alexa thing.
Oh, he's like,
Echo.
oh, come,
Fucking.
no, oh, dude, that's not cheap. It's just
It talked.
Yes, it talked. Look, he holds up his phone and it says, Alexa, hello, how are you? Things talk to you now. It's not like where you're from, where I don't even know where the fuck you were from. Technology works with you now. It doesn't scare you or anything. Although there's been like this rumor thing going on about some sort of digital uprising thing. I don't know. It's something called the virtual web or something. Sounds pretty weird to me.
Talks to you.
Yes, it talks to you. And then like 30 minutes later, he gets another one. He says, like, all right, look, don't break this. So you say, hey, Alexa, and it will respond. And then I'm pretty sure you could look up what type of book you want. And then you just ask it politely, hey, Alexa, can you read Cat in the Hat? And he says, yes, I'll read Cat in the Hat. And it starts reading Cat in the Hat. And then if you don't want to hear her dumb mouth anymore, you say, Alexa, stop. And also, I also linked it up too with the music. So you can say, Alexa, play Ocean Man. And it starts playing Ocean Man.
Oh, please play Wonderwall.
Did you say it? Well, it's like in the basement where you guys are staying at, or where Valen and Deck are staying at. I'm pretty sure Cooper's nowhere around here.
Why was this made?
I have my own house.
Yeah. Why was this made? I don't know. Because humans are simple. Humans need a guiding hand. And sometimes the guiding hand is small and convenient.
Do I see that at any point, the Alexa down there?
No. I mean, if you want to go down the basement.
I mean, I'm sure I stepped down there at some point.
So like
people have gotten to the point that they're lazy, too lazy to read.
Oh man, there's like whole shows dedicated to just spying on people. It's called reality TV. Just like
why?
And then there's like this whole website where people watch each other live streaming. It's crazy. Some they do like cat videos. Some they play video games on there. It's called Let's Plays. They're kind of fun. I like them. I'm more of an Atari kid myself, but you know, the whole idea of it, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting stuff.
To read. They don't read?
Some people find it easier to listen than to read, like people who are dyslexic.
Yeah, like that. Like he said, "Hey, what's going on?"
Nothing. Thought I'd come back down here, take a look. Had a low work night tonight.
Oh.
Dyslexia.
Who am I talking to?
This is
Okay.
Wrath.
Just
to
Wrath is here?
Yeah, Wrath's here.
I
not know
totally
what
come.
dyslexia is? It's a mental condition that causes you to swap letters when you try and read them. It makes it more difficult to read.
Yeah.
So a retard.
No. God. Well, I don't want to.
No.
It's a weird.
Also, why is this down here? I pick up the echo.
Because Pride wanted him to start reading stuff.
If
That's
I'm
all.
hearing stuff down into the basement, I make my way down as well. And
Yeah. Oh, hey, what's up, cutie?
Well, you know, business, trying to get stuff, businessing.
Hey.
How's it going there, big guy?
He kind of like shushes you over, all you to come over.
Come over.
Now, I don't want to spoil nothing or anything, but I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna get inducted soon. It's been. I heard things. I'm just hearing things, but don't get your hopes up. You know, I was once one of you guys. I'm the youngest out of this whole 7 thing, but I'm pretty sure a little birdie told me that's going to be happening soon.
Excellent. We
You guys
deserve
are
it.
making some real strides here. It's really awesome.
We deserve it. Totally.
I guess. Whatever. I've been doing all the heavy lifting, but, you know, that's just me.
Yeah, well, I'm really glad that you didn't get chopped in half. That makes me
Whoa,
happy.
yeah. That was... You know,
I
taking
feel like
that
I'm
to...
missing something.
No, you were there. Remember at the
Pride-
gas station?
yeah,
when
Pride-
Oh, yeah, yeah,
nearly,
yeah.
like,
Chop the...
destroyed
in
them
half.
because we went and destroyed the gangbangers.
Yeah.
Oh, right. My character talks snake-like. I forgot. Sorry.
You don't have to. I mean...
Yeah, it's part of who I am.
Yeah. So, anywho, enjoy your talking box. You're a doll. Hope you had fun with Lust. Oh, yeah. Lust told me something about, like, I have to, like, drive you somewhere at some point.
Me?
Yeah.
When?
She just said that, like, to reconnect with your roots or some bullshit.
Oh my god. Fine.
We can trade masters if you don't like yours.
Oh,
can
I'm
stay
just
with
gonna
the
get some
real.
lecture
Hey,
on
hey,
how I'm not
hey,
worthy.
hey,
Vanilla
hey, hey.
Sombra.
Hey, no. Greed and I are homies, all right? You know, we do like
He
the...
admitted that he's not fucking my heart, which
That-
I appreciate.
That's good. I mean, I would assume he's a Cathar. I mean, they fuck anything that walks. I figure he was fucking you. I mean...
God. I mean, there are a lot of degenerates that I would sleep with. That is my job, but...
Is that like still your thing? I mean...
No, I'm never going to sleep with anybody ever again unless I want to.
Oh, okay. It's kind of fun still. I mean...
I look over at the
I-
detective for a second and give him kind of like a little up and down and eyebrow raise sarcastically.
He looks at you. Okay, well, you're eyeing him up and down. Wrath is eyeing down Deck, and just the thought bubble in his head just going like...
I'm poking the echo. I'm like,
He's just like...
You talk to it. You don't need to hit
Yeah,
any
you gotta
buttons.
just talk to it, man. You say Alexa. Alexa is like your new pal, all right?
Alexa, what are the residential zoning laws for this area?
Bloop, bloop. The residential zoning laws are this, blah, 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 blah.
Wow, that thing's better than I thought.
Yeah.
That's great.
This
'Cause
stream
it's
brought to you
powered
by
by the
Amazon.com.
technocracy. Run! Everyone run! It's powered by the technocracy! That's a deep
Technocracy was right.
that's a deep cut. Only some people would get.
Shall
Anyways, so
we go find Dumb and Dumber?
Oh wait, can I say what I've been doing the last few nights?
I was
I'm sorry.
on. So now we move on to Cooper. What have you been doing these past couple nights?
Well, after spooky, shadowy night in the desert, I need to talk to Desiree.
Which, time out real quick. If you guys want to check that out, the 101 downtime scene, you can go to patreon.com/outofordershow. All right, continue.
I need to. Where's Desiree staying, by the way? Like, did she live with her boyfriend, or was she just like spending the night?
She's spending the night there.
He kind of just destroyed the house.
She was in like she has her own place, but she had like half her stuff there. So like all the stuff that Valen took were stuff that were typically nicer because she would go there after
like a party.
A party or something or some sort of event. Like, so you picked up some nice quality stuff, but she has her own place. She lives in like the Stockdale estate area.
Listen, Desiree, do you think it's safe for you to go back home after what happened to Anthony?
Well, I guess. I mean, it's been what, 2 nights? Like, where have you been keeping her? Has she just been there entirely? Like, where?
I mean, where did she want it? I would have asked her the first night if she felt safe going back home. Like, I don't know if the camera.
She assumes that she is only a nobody to the Camarilla. That she's just eye candy to the ghoul. So if something were to happen to the ghoul, she kind of suspects that they would kind of bring her in, but not necessarily any sort of supernatural intervention. Just probably like more foot soldiers, maybe another ghoul. She doesn't really know. She doesn't know if it's safe or not. She just knows that in her mind, she wasn't exactly on the Camarilla radar.
Okay. It's probably safe for her to go back home. I give her a burner phone she can use to contact me, though, if anyone, attacks her.
All right, yeah.
And then I do need to talk to her about something else, though.
Okay. She kills the pit, but she keeps the Pomeranian.
Okay.
Because
does she seem, upset about it?
No. The pit was the other owner's dog.
Oh, Anthony?
Anthony's dog. That she fleshcrafted ghoul behind his back. But she's just trying to cover her tracks.
Yeah. And Desiree, I know you don't want to work for the Sabbat. It's obvious, and there's no point in denying it.
So once you gave her the blood, her mind is starting to revert back to this, the Bradovich programming that's in her blood. So when you say that, she's like, I do miss Louis. Louis was the first.
The dog?
Yeah.
Well, you can go visit your father whenever you want. I'm sure he'd love to see you.
My father is a pig, but those dogs, I love those dogs.
He loves you. You should make it a point to go visit him.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he does love me. Maybe a little too much.
Okay, anyway.
You didn't know that? Bradoviches, were inbreds.
I did not think it was that much of a stereotype.
Or the Sabbat. We typically ignore the whole polite society things. We're breeding stock, remember?
Well, I had an offer I wanted to give you. I know that at some point in the past, you stopped working for the Sabbat, and I know that you may be tempted to do that in the future. I figured rather than use threats to control you, like other members of the Sabbat may have, I want to control you in a different way. I'm going to give you
control, dear.
But this is only a limited amount of control for a limited time. Our goal of the Sabbat here in Bakersfield is to take it back from the Camarilla.
It was never ours to begin with.
Okay, then to take it from the Camarilla.
I don't think they own it either.
Then to take it.
Okay, you gotta understand, when we got here, we knew the Camarilla was involved in things. Obviously, you saw my boyfriend, he was puppeted by the prince himself, but, there's signs, right? I grew up in the Sabbat. I understand how you guys tick and stuff, but like once in a while, I knew something was off with Anthony, but not necessarily. There wasn't any. I can't find the words here. This jihad, this jihad that I grew up hearing, right? This war between the ancients. It was never like that here. Everything has been very low key. Although Anthony was a little curious about certain events that would happen, though. But I just assumed that was his job.
Did he ever mention something called Drepidon?
That was that.
I don't know.
No, nothing about a Drepidon. What the hell? Like, is that like what? Some sort of Arabic-y type thing?
All I know is that the Camry are afraid of it, and I don't know what it is or why they're afraid.
Okay.
Thought you might know something.
Maybe we can find this Drepidon, and maybe he can, I don't know, be an ally to the Sabbat.
And by the way, to finish what I was going to say, once we take Bakersfield, we're going to need the help of loyal Sabbat. If you're loyal and you work hard, once we take Bakersfield, I will find someone to embrace you.
Mm. Oh, yay, an eternity of servitude to a greater sect.
You said it's what you wanted, rather than being a ghoul for forever.
Well, it's true, but I've picked up a few things from the other side, how they operate, and it sounds a lot cleaner than the Sabbat.
Do you think it's any less control?
No, I'm pretty sure it's way more confining and restricting, and they probably wouldn't accept my gifts into the Sabbat or into the Camarilla. So, yeah, maybe you're right.
So be loyal, and you can look forward to that in the future.
I guess. What about my idiot brothers?
We'll deal with them. We either need to bring them in or put them down.
Well, like I said, Dustin is the one who said he found our Dometer, the one that brought us in, Devilla. And man, it'd be such a trip to see her again.
How old are you, Desiree?
Well, that's not polite.
I don't really care if it's polite or not. How old are you?
I thought you were the nice one out of the group.
I am.
I'm about 42. She
Really?
looks like she's like 20.
Oh, the way you were. So wait, how long ago did Davila make you?
Well, Davila brought my father in about 100 years ago.
And when did she bring you in? Or are you born?
I'm born. I was born.
Interesting.
Never knew my mother. She was like my mother, for all intents and purposes. I mean, she was beautiful.
You said you never knew her.
Well, I never knew her, but I could see her in my mind.
That's interesting.
It's the blood, man. It's your guys' blood does this to us. It's like this whole born of the blood, die by the blood thing. So, all right. So you're gonna give me immortality? Are you? Who's gonna give me immortality?
We'll work it out when the time comes. We have access.
Wait a minute. Are you even true Sabbat?
I will be.
She just kind of wow. So I've been talking to an uninitiated bitch this entire time.
I'm still your master.
And then she kind of curls down a little bit. Okay.
Regardless, that offer still stands, and it will once we take Bakersfield.
Okay. I mean, right away, master. I mean, no hard feelings and whatnot.
None taken. Are you good to go back to your regular life? Tell everyone you got plastic surgery.
Yeah. I'll get right back on it.
All right.
What are you going to do with Anthony?
He's been taken care of.
Oh, that sounds like the Sabbat way. Taken care of.
Apologies if you had any feelings for him.
He was great, Lay, but that's about it.
Well, then hopefully no hard feelings. Let me know if you run into any trouble or if you learn anything.
Right away,
That
Master.
was totally your chance to make a move.
Also, before you leave, do you know where your brothers are? Do you have any idea?
Nope, but I'm pretty sure if you make enough ruckus, they'll come a-coming.
Thanks.
So,
All right, and then I spend the rest of the time doing paperwork to buy an entire city block. I'm sure that takes a little while.
That does take a little while, but you have a whole nights and days if you want to stay up. You can operate literally 24 hours. You don't need to sleep.
As long as I don't get destroyed by sunlight.
Yeah, as long as you don't get destroyed by sunlight.
And I have a new secretary that can help me with things.
I also wanted to make a quote-unquote secretary, turn one of the ladies into a
we
retainer.
talked about it in your downtime.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
So, she's in on it. And she's the one that supplies. She's the only one that's allowed into the certain part of the basement.
Yeah.
So,
I still try to keep her feeling on the outside as much as possible and hoping that she'll try and prove herself in like some sort of like lapdog kind of way. But...
So like Derek, you see this girl come in and like, I don't know, hands you whatever you need and she's like freaks out a little bit. But like she has to get used to seeing you because she's the only one allowed down here.
Oh, that's great. On occasion, I'll fuck with her and send her down there for no reason then.
My name is Tiffany.
Who owns you?
The madam. She said I'm supposed to give you my number if you need anything. I'm the only one allowed down here.
What is this?
It's my phone number.
What?
How old are you?
She's just like she's like scared, pointing at the little echo thing. She's like, all you got to do is say call Tiffany.
Oh. Thank you.
Okay. No problem. She just goes upstairs, just bawling her eyes out. And like the other girls see her like run out just like crying, and they're just like,
ask no questions, mind your own business.
Actually, from downstairs you hear, wait, was that my dinner?
Fuck. I mean, she has a herd of 3, like
30.
Herd of 3.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Wait, is that 3 dots or 4 dots?
That's 3 dots.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a pretty prominent herd.
Horde.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the horde. No, that was not your dinner. We'll get you Domino's later.
So, Cooper, you get a call. But you get a call
Hello?
from Lust.
Hello, Master.
You don't need to call me that.
Hello, Lust.
You can call me Donna if you had to call me by something else.
Oh, was that your name before?
Yes. Were you not paying attention?
Let me check my notes. Was I paying attention?
Not her packmate, but her sister was Donna Maria Aldana de Torres de Madrid.
Yeah, I wrote that one down.
Yeah, that was her sister. So you would imagine her name would be Donna something Aldana de Torres de Madrid.
Okay, my character is not that steeped in Spanish nobility names.
Yeah.
Well, Donna, what do you need?
Well, I need you to gather the troops. We have an assignment for you.
All right, what is it?
Meet us at the Bluffs. It's on Panorama. Down by this riverside.
All right, we'll be there as soon as possible.
Okay.
And then I will proceed to. I'll drive down to the club. I'll just talk to you guys in person.
Okay. So
Well,
you arrive there. The outside still looks like shit, but the inside is starting to they've describe Valen. What is this place gonna look like?
Hopefully when you walk in, you're gonna have two side poles of like girls that are just like kind of dancing to greet you when you're inside. And then there's gonna be a general viewing area where the theater seats used to be, kind of shaped out like this. And then there'll be a main stage where one of the girls is dancing. And then there will be two where the balconies used to be. Those areas are going to become private VIP booths where you can get your own girl up there, and that's where you can go bang around and have fun. That's just for the strip club in here. And then hopefully once we get our building stuff done, the office spaces will actually be turned into bedrooms where if you want to go and fuck one of the girls, you can take her hopefully through like a walkway or something, or just go next door with them and go and bang them there for an extra price. And where the box office used to be, will be one of the girls where they quote unquote take your order, like, hi, this is the menu of women that we have. What would you like? Any kind of hookering itself will be done like on the down low, like the champagne experience or whatever. Customers that want hookers will know the talk through and through, and then that way if any new idiot like teenagers come in, they can just go and get a private dance or something.
Mm-hmm. So
well, this place is coming along nicely.
Yeah. And then we're hopefully going to have smoke on the floor and lasers, but that's later. And gargoyles in certain spots because we need that. We need to find a way to place the gargoyles. Haven't gotten there yet.
They could be on top of the poles, small ones anyway.
Small ones, yeah. And then beside the VIP booth on either side, you could have them like hunched over and looking at stuff. Yes.
That'd be a good idea.
Like
anyway,
this.
we have an assignment from Lust.
Oh boy, how is she doing?
Disappointed in my existence as always.
Girls, go home.
They all put down whatever they're doing and start heading to.
They're caught in the warehouse.
Well, no, a lot of them have their own places to stay. You know, they're not completely hopeless. Maybe one or two of them are completely hopeless, but not all of them are completely hopeless.
Bye, sweeties. Bye. Give them a kiss before you go.
You don't have any sort of weird flaw like chill the grave or anything, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I'm not like that one vampire maid from LARP that had all the flaws, all the stereotypical vampire flaws.
So, a lot of them they feel weirded out by you, but they don't understand. But then one of them kind of does this like sort of double take, and you don't know why, and then she kind of like ignores it and walks off.
Did she see a reflection?
Yeah,
that doesn't exist.
That doesn't exist.
But
she just basically like she thought she not like in like the glass, you know, the pole that like has like the set reflection. She doesn't see anything there, and she's just kind of like, what the, and then she just walks off. They're just doing what they've been told. So
the mirrors are going to be an issue. Hopefully, less so once we have a crowd. Anyway, Lust wants us to meet her at the Bluffs. I'll go get Deck.
You see, Huey like stand up and like walk over to you, and like starts barking.
What is it, Huey?
He just barks.
Well, I don't know how to speak dog yet, so that's a problem. Does he have like a pouch on him, like any way of delivering messages?
No, he's just waiting for a command. Because when you showed up, he's expecting to have some sort of command that's going to be given.
Huey, while we're gone, guard the building.
And he goes, and he nods and barks and is attentive. He's at the ready position. So.
All right. By the way, Valen, do you have a reason to have these dogs around the club? They're good security.
It's one dog.
I mean, the girls like the dog. As long as he doesn't go macho mode, he seems pretty normal.
Well, that's good. I might ask Desiree or her father to make more. They're very useful.
I don't know what the rules are legally concerning animals in clubs unless they're... Oh, we could categorize... You have friends that work in high places. We could make them guide dogs.
So...
Or emotional support.
As you guys are just kind of chit-chatting.
Also, I go get Deck. I'm walking to get Deck as we do this.
Well, this is literally as you're like reminiscing and talking, you just hear this blaring like Kid Rock, like anthem music, like you hear like these loud lifted trucks, and there's like 3 of them, and they just they go over the curve of the island, and they park kind of like they're surrounding the building, and you just see like just this, my name is Kid. It's like this blaring, the bang. It's just like loud and obnoxious, and you see there's like 3 guys in the back of a truck. You see another dude kind of get out, and he has like a loaded shotgun. You see 2 guys get out of one truck, and they look pretty tatted up, pretty ratty looking.
Is there a way to tell if they're human or vampire?
Do you have
Beast
aspects?
will tell you.
Does our resident friendly Sedite have aspects?
I don't know, actually, unless it's one of my... No, I don't.
Can't you just let the beast do its job and go, that's a vampire?
It depends. It has to be a very old vampire or a vampire that has like low humanity.
So do I hear all that noise from downstairs?
Oh yeah, you definitely. It's the whole block could hear it.
So I need to bring out my vampire stuff.
So you see, there's probably about...
Okay, I spent a willpower.
There's about 6 dudes here.
Okay.
Oh. And they're carrying guns.
2 of them are carrying shotguns. You would imagine everybody else is carrying some sort of handgun.
What about the biggest one there?
The biggest one there is not carrying a gun. And he looks very, very, very familiar. And they just walk into the main area.
By the way, what do you mean by familiar? Like, do we recognize him?
Oh, yeah.
Who is it? Oh.
Oh, it's one of the boys.
Okay, well, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. I'd say this aloud. Well, this is easier than I thought it was going to be.
No kidding.
You see this guy roll up. He definitely looks undead because he's wearing no shirt. So he has like an oaky tan, but it's just like far paler than normal. Yeah, a Big Beck. It's like a Donald Trump rally. They have like big old American flags at the back of their truck. They have vests on, not motorcycle gang vests, but they have some sort of KKK, neo-Nazi shit going on.
Swastikas and shit.
And
Idiots.
this guy walks in and he's like, this is pretty interesting stuff you got around here.
Can I help you?
Oh. And he just looks at you.
I'll walk up to him.
That's caught me by surprise. And then looks at you, Valen. And he stares a little too long.
I flick my tongue out at him, serpent-wise.
Oh, and he's like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Hey, Dustin! We got
This is
we
gonna
got
be
a-
easier
Both
than I
of them are
thought.
here.
we got a bunch of
Man.
fangers up in here.
Wait, are you moving yet? Sorry, what's your character's name? Deck. There we go. Deck, are you like? Yeah, you're out in the open. I was gonna get you.
No,
to ask you
I'm
to-
still in the basement.
And then you see this like angry-looking
I-
ginger
Oh!
roll up.
Can
What
I
the
do one of those
fuck?
like when your mom's trying to communicate from you standing? I like stomp on the floor 3 times. Like,
Oh no, he could hear.
Like,
He
you
could
know.
I
hear.
already know.
Okay.
He already heard the trucks come in. So you
I
see like this.
used Scry the Hearthstone, so I know how many people
Okay.
are here.
So you see this angry-looking ginger dude roll up, and he's just like, "Holy shit! What? So you just think you could just come into the Dale and not introduce yourself? Is that how it is?"
Oh, honey,
didn't know
we've
where to
been trying to introduce ourselves to you for a couple of weeks now. Why don't you boys sit on down and I'll find the finest beer in a brown paper bag that I got in this place.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You're like the worst trailer trash I have ever seen. Holy
sweetie.
shit!
I was just doing an imitation of your sister.
Oh, what the fuck? They both look at each other as like, how the fuck do you... And then they immediately go, they both start sniffing. And they're like, Huey? Huey, boy, get over here. And you just see the dog, like, just start growling, like, "Grrr."
Because we've been feeding him, right?
Yeah.
So he should be loyal to us.
And he's
Also,
like,
he's loyal to the dad, and the dad
Yeah.
said to be loyal to us.
yeah. So
Okay, so
he's like, holy shit.
come here and sit, boy. Come here. Who's a good boy?
The Sabbat are back.
Oh, fuck. The Sabbat are
Mhm.
back? And they kind of look at each other like, oh, well, we don't like that. We don't like that at all.
Oh, you're gonna like what you're told to like.
Oh, I'm going to...
Why don't you go send your friends on away and you two stay right here? We got lots to talk about.
Oh, okay. Or how about we do this? Fuck him up. Initiative.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Where's Jack? Get your ass up here.
All right. We're going to initiative.
How close together are they all standing?
So if we had to do this, I like to do theater to mine. So there's that big open area where you guys pulled off all the theater chairs. So it's like this big open wide sort of room. You know, that's where like the poles are being set up, and for the most part, there's just a lot of open space. And they all went past the lobby area, and they went into like the main entertainment area. So they're kind of a ways from the door. You see 2 guys covering that main entrance, and then 2 guys behind both Dustin and Dion. And then Dustin and Dion are like right in your face. And the 2 guys covering the doors, they're not the ones holding the shotguns. The other guys that are with Dustin and Dion, they're holding shotguns.
Okay, so there's 6 people in here.
There's 6 people in here.
Okay.
And
Do we roll initiative now?
Yeah, now we roll initiative.
It's 1d10 plus wits plus dex, right?
Yep. Let's see. Dustin. Dion.
Well, that is the worst roll I
And-
could have done.
Nazis.
What's dexterity?
I was like, how do you spell Nazis? You put an S at the end, not an ES. I had to be reminded how to spell Nazis. Because these guys are Nazis.
God, I hate trash like this.
All right. So, all right, what is
Whoops.
everybody going on? Evan, you going on a 6?
I got to roll a 1.
All right, you're going on 6. Laura, you're going on a 10.
I
Oh
got
no,
a
that should be
13.
including
13.
that is including my wits plus dex.
That is?
Oh no, yeah, sorry, yeah, that
Yeah.
is 10. Sorry, never mind.
Yeah, you rolled a 4. Suck. All right, and then, all right, so I got to roll 1d10 plus... God damn. Dusty goes on a 7.
Good.
And Dion goes on a... Goes on a 12. And then the Nazis... They go on a... Oh my god, I keep on screwing up commands. Roll. 1d10.
Yeah, they really need to make the commands a little easier in this.
They go on a 10.
I think the Roll20 system was mostly based for Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
the other
it's
systems
definitely...
are getting added in
definitely.
slowly, so...
Okay, so... Dustin is burning 4 blood to get 2 extra actions. I think that's how it works. It's 2. I think it's... Is it 1 for 1 or 2 for 1? Let me double check. For celerity. Celerity, blah, 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 blah.
That's gonna suck.
Each dot adds an extra dice pool. Okay, so no. So he's only spending 2 blood to get 2 extra actions. But he has to spend 2 blood every round.
It's a lot of blood.
Yes. So if he wants to keep up the extra actions. Other than that, he doesn't have to. But he's burning 2 blood this round to activate celerity. And then Dion is spending... Let me see how much blood he has to spend to activate a certain ability. He will also spend 2 blood, and he goes Horde form.
Ugh. Another one?
Or is that instant?
That's it takes a round, I think.
It says cost 2 blood to awaken. So yeah, this whole entire scene he's going to be transforming.
Right, but is it instant or does it take a round to activate?
No, it's instant.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, damage inflicted increased by 1. Yeah, there's no penalty. You just got to spend the 2 blood.
Jeez.
So he has enough. His generation is low enough to where he could spend 2 blood around.
Who embraced them?
Who indeed?
Probably Davila. I mean, there's Samis.
Yeah.
So it means Davila had to embrace them.
Yeah.
Probably, anyway.
But Dustin doesn't seem like he's going Horde form.
Were they embraced by different people?
You don't know.
So what is the floor? What's
Please do
what
not
is-
break through the floor. Use the stairs. Come on. We only have so much money.
Well, that's just gonna take a turn. Damn it! All right, fine. I'm starting to come up, but I'm gonna use Armor of Terra to.
Not my club.
Laura, roll a d10. We got to roll off.
Let's see.
Roll 1d10.
What is it?
Oh, that is so average.
So I go. The Nazis go before you.
Oh, never mind.
Unfortunate.
Okay. So
I will spend, but along the way up, I will spend a blood for Feral Claws.
okay. So it's your turn. So you.
I'm moving up. That's it.
Are you busting through the floor or are you running up the stairs?
She doesn't want me to.
I mean, it's your call, but like.
Well, I have a short temper and
Yeah.
I don't like to wait. So
Roleplay your character
Yeah, you gotta
however you
roleplay-
want
Okay.
to.
All
I'm
right,
just gonna.
then that's why I asked. What's
Okay.
between the basement and the upstairs and
Just
the
what? Okay. So there is a level of like foundation, but it's not like too thick.
Is it just wood or is it concrete? What is it?
It's concrete.
Oh shit. I don't know if I could bust through.
Underneath the stage part of the basement.
Yeah, you could go through the
because it's-
stage.
I was gonna say, isn't there like in olden days? Didn't they have the?
Yeah,
you know
this
what
is-
I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, there's a part of the stage you could break through that's all wood, but then you wouldn't get the drop on them if you wanted to like bust underneath them through concrete.
Yeah, that's gonna be easier to fix than a hole in the concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna bust through the wood, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Is anybody standing there?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So you emerge from.
You know what? Can I use it as a social action of intimidation?
Yes.
I wanted to ask the same thing.
Yes.
Actually, I'm so glad that you
All
said
right.
something because that's got to be fucking
So roll.
creepy.
Roll.
I have manipulation intimidation.
No, it'd be strength intimidation.
That's even better.
I was gonna say, yay! Ask the gargoyle to use his strength.
Okay, so
But- Just to let you know, these these Nazis don't seem to mind somebody in horde form in front of them.
Well, that's true. I'm pretty sure none of them have seen a gargoyle.
It's true. It's probably true.
Okay, so I am actually going to spend a willpower for auto successes.
Okay.
Just because this is going to be hilarious if I pull this off.
Quick question before he goes all crazy, awesome Batman style on us: is the dog gonna help us? Is he rolling initiative? Because
yeah, I should probably roll for the dog.
thank you. Okay, continue.
Difficulties.
Difficulty 6s.
All right. So it's strength intimidation, right?
Strength intimidation.
Okay. And I spent the 1 willpower for auto success.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? 2 successes or is that 1?
Just 1.
1. Okay. Here we go. Aw, 3.
3 successes?
3 successes, yes.
Okay, that's not bad. So it goes on 11. Let me add dog real quick. God damn it, I messed up. Dog. So it goes on 11. And I just messed up all the action orders. GG. All right, I fixed it. All right, cool. So 11, they have to roll their willpower. The mortals. Dang it. Give me 1 sec. So the mortals are probably going to dose panic. So 3. Okay, they're unnerved. So they suffer a -2 penalty to their actions.
And Dion and Dustin?
Dion and Dustin are not affected.
Aww.
Because of a merit.
Try not to show the disappointment on your face.
Because of what Dustin is.
Oh, right.
So that is okay. So you go, bruh, and like all the people are like, what the fuck? So it is Dion's turn. Dion is immediately going like, well, I've never fought a gargoyle before, and he's just charging after you.
Sweet.
So it's like
I taunted. Yay!
It's kind of funny too that so if Desiree, if her features were like female Diablo, with like the horns and the skin, like kind of like tightening around like a corset, he is most definitely like red Diablo. He has like a oversized, huge chest with like a spike maul in his chest, and he has like horns sticking out, and he's built for just, you know, tearing shit up. Whereas Desiree was more graceful, more acrobatic, more sinister, I guess would be the word. So he's gonna charge you.
Okay.
So he gets 3 additional dice. So that means he has that. All right.
Low, 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 low.
Why? I want high.
Oh. I don't. Yeah.
Hold on. It said unrecognizable.
Oh.
I screwed up on
I thought it said I thought you got a 1. I'm like, sweet.
All right, I got 4. 4 successes.
Shit. Okay.
All right. So let me roll damage. So 4 plus his strength, which is currently at 7. So that's 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. You automatically take 1 because of vicissitude. So I roll 11 again.
Jesus.
And then you soak. And this is bashing, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay, so you take 3 bashing.
I have it because of Armor of Terra. So
Okay,
1.
So you take 1 bashing.
Or is it it does it take the high or low?
It's odds? You round down.
Round down. Okay.
Yeah. So he just runs at like this great speed and just can't get through your fucking armor, Terra. It's just like, or you got to roll soak. You still take 1 bashing.
Yeah, but I got like 7 to soak with.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because I bought Fortitude 3.
Okay, we'll roll. You still got to roll.
I know. Give me a second.
Because maybe that 1 bashing could
It'll
be
be
different.
6, right?
Yeah.
So 7. Hey, there's that 1.
You barely. 1.
Yeah.
1 damage. Okay. So now it is the Nazis' turn. They're all firing. I'm just going to choose. Everyone roll D4.
Oh, their attention isn't on me?
No.
After I just spooked the hell
Because
out
they're
of
just
everybody?
going to just shoot indiscriminately.
Oh, 1d4, right?
Yeah. All right. Laura, you're getting shot twice. Evan, you're getting shot once. And Derek, you're getting shot once.
All right.
There were 6 of them, yes.
Yeah. Well, there's only 4 shooting.
Yeah.
So.
No, there were 6 total, yeah.
Sorry, I can't remember if I put a 3rd point in presence.
Oh, you had
it's
to. Yes,
already
you
there.
did. Because you had entrancement. You had to. 'Cause you used it.
Yeah. That's the thing.
All right. So, first shot to you, Laura. Oh, not good. 6 damage.
Oh, Jesus. Is that to hit or damage?
That's the hit.
Yeah.
So,
So they get 5 additional dice.
2 damage, yeah.
It's all
I'm
bashing.
gonna die.
No, it's bashing.
Oh,
It's
okay.
all bashing.
It's bashing.
I mean, you could die bashing. Or
They would have to do 10 damage in order to actually kill you.
Yeah. Luckily, this isn't like incendiary rounds. They weren't expecting to fight vampires. They were just like, we're just going to run in and we're just going to fuck shit up. Let's fuck
Oh, it's
shit up.
actually 14 damage. Sorry. You need 14 damage in order to be killed.
Damn it.
Right? They go to in cap and then they have to go all the way to in cap again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to see. There it is. They have heavy revolvers, so 6. So 6 plus 5 is 11. And this is all bashing. So it could hurt, it could not hurt, depends. Take 4 bashing.
Okay, that's not so bad.
Yeah.
That's okay. There's the dash, the slash, and the X. So that's
Yeah.
just the dash.
Well, now you
right?
roll your stamina. Roll your stamina, see if you
Okay.
can soak it.
Stamina, just stamina. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have any-
difficulty 6. No
Yeah.
pool mod. Yeah, that's awesome.
You might want to
That's
go transform to Skinny Adder because it helps.
That
you.
was my first move. As soon as it's my turn, that's
Yeah.
the first fucking thing I'm doing because it also makes me look scary as shit.
All right.
But I guess that really doesn't matter for these guys.
So you take 3 bashing.
I take 3 bashing. Okay. Again, I really wish it would just like use the letter instead
Yeah.
of these
Yeah.
slashes and dashes.
Yeah.
So this is what X is what I'm guessing X is lethal.
X is ag.
X is
Ag.
ag.
Dashing is bash, slash is
Lethal.
lethal, and then X is ag.
Okay, so I'm taking 4 to be
No, taking 3.
3 because I soaked 1. Okay, so I'm still good. Okay. This combat system, I will learn it eventually.
Yeah, it's fine. So this is another shot to you because 2 of them are shooting at you.
Mhm.
It's 3, so I roll 8.
And I still get to roll my stab again in that
Yeah.
situation, right?
Yep.
Okay, come on, team. Nope.
Wow. All right. So 6 plus 2 is 8. You take 5 bashing. So you have a total of 6 bashing.
Okay.
So first shot. Oh shit! You guys are right. The normies have a -2 penalty right now. Thank you, chat. Thank you for backseating and storytelling me. So I'll compromise. Instead of taking the 5 bashing, I
You'll
will
minus it by 2.
I'll minus it by 2. So
So
take
3.
You take 3 bashing. Thank you, chat, for backseat storytelling me.
So a total of
5.
5 bashing. Okay, thank you. Putting me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You could heal that during combat, though, I think.
Yeah.
If you spend blood.
I think it's
So-
1 blood per 2
Yeah.
for bashing. Yeah.
So that's leaving me at technically the mauled state then in
Yeah,
bashing? Okay,
exactly.
I just want to. And if I were to get to the end of that row in bashing, then it would start becoming
Lethal.
lethal.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, see, now I got it. I see how this system works. It makes way more sense, though. I wish they would use the alphabet there. That would make so much more sense than signs.
Yes,
Alright, shooting.
I actually agree.
Shooting at
Yeah.
Evan. Got 1 success.
Oh, but they got to be clever. It has to be some weird little.
Is that
line
including the
thing.
-2?
Yep,
No.
that's including -2.
Oh, sorry.
Evan, soak 1 bashing.
Okay, let me roll my stamina pool.
And then I'll roll for Derek real quick. just
Watch
to
me
have
not
a-
get it. Difficulty 6s, right?
Yep.
Nope, got
You're
it.
fine. Derek,
Nice.
I hit you with 3, so that's 8. I'm trying to fast track in this whole combat scene right now. So
It's fine. We'll get to it. I mean, it's only our 3rd session, and I haven't played in almost 20 years.
okay, Derek, it's not
Go.
4 because there's 10.
It's 2.
2, 4, 6,
What?
8, or 7. 7 bashing.
Then it's 3.
Okay, so you take 3 bashing.
Armor of Terror.
Yeah, Armor of Terra.
What discipline is that?
It's why he's a stone
There's
monster.
It's Viscerteca.
Yeah, it's Viscerteca.
Viscerteca 4.
So all that happens, and now it's your turn, Laura.
Me. Yes. I'm going to spend 1 blood point, and I'm going to use my skin of the
After.
save myself. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to copy paste that in chat. Yeah, there we go.
Then 1
Boom.
blood, and you have to spend a willpower point as well.
That's the next thing I had questions on. I see that I have 2 points in willpower, but how do I decide how much willpower I have total?
So every day you refresh your willpower, so you
Okay.
always will have 2 willpower, and
Okay.
then for the sake of powers, some powers will say what your current willpower is. If you spend
Okay.
a willpower, it lowers your total willpower.
Okay, so that's what those X's are underneath. Okay, so
Yeah.
I've spent a willpower point. I have marked off a blood point. I'm trying to mark. There we go. Marked off a blood point.
Wait, how much
And
willpower do you have?
I have 2 points of willpower,
There's only 2.
apparently.
Oh my god, you'd be the easiest person in the world to dominate.
I had no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm totally fierce mentally. Because, that's what every hooker does when they're fierce mentally. They become hookers.
Exactly. Okay, so you can use stamina to soak ag.
Mhm.
Your soak has been reduced to 5 instead of 6s,
Mhm.
and then you can do bite attacks with your form, and they can actually you can literally eat somebody. Your jaw
Yeah,
can.
because my mouth stretches because I become
Yeah.
like a snake where like they eat more than their actual size.
What does it look
so-
like? Do you have like a specific
Um,
color or template, or describe
Oh,
to
I
the
can
audience?
totally decide what kind of snake I want to be.
Yeah.
Chat, help me decide what kind of snake I am, because I don't really know that. I'm the spider lady,
Okay.
not the snake lady. So maybe like a garden snake.
Is your character from California?
Yeah, we're in California. So what kind of snakes are in
California Rattler.
Oh yeah,
rattlesnake.
that's great. Someone said garden snake though, and I kind of want to let Chad have this
That
one.
was
so.
me.
Coral
Oh, that was
snake?
you. I'll go fuck yourself. Yeah, I'm going with California Rattler then. That is great. Yeah, I become a rattlesnake, and if I can actually, no, I can't rattle. I can only have the skin of the.
Yeah. So
You'd have the pattern.
I have the pattern, but I can't
And-
actually rattle for
Yeah.
attention.
That's not until Serpentis 5.
No,
The
4.
one
I
where you
think.
just turn into a snake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just straight up turn into a snake.
yeah,
Yeah,
a giant
Sweet.
snake.
So kind of almost like Hulk status, but not ripping off the clothes. Like turning into the snake, and then my mouth like kind of opens and. And then
Dion.
does that take my turn?
No, it doesn't take your turn. Activating
Okay,
powers
good.
doesn't take a turn unless the
Okay.
action itself is doing a power through it.
That's what I was trying to, because I was like reading this. I was like, I'm pretty sure I get to do this and do something, which is kind of broken.
Transformations usually are just you have to spend the requirements and you transform into it.
Okay. I am going to attack whichever one is closest to me
Okay,
and was shooting
so-
at me. I'll attack one of the
so-
two that was shooting at me, because that's a problem.
So Dustin is like right in front of you. Dion ran straight into Deck, and then there are 2 mortals besides Dustin.
Wait, there are mortals here, and they're just like chilling.
Yeah, it's the
you
Nazis.
oh,
The
you
Nazis.
idiots.
The ones that are shooting at us.
Okay, so I'm going to try to tongue the ass. For
No.
one of...
Yes. No.
Yes, no.
I mean, you know where they are.
Yes.
You still know where they are
Yeah.
in the darkness.
But he still
Yeah.
he will still suffer the penalties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I was like, what do you mean I can't tongue the ass?
Yeah.
Somebody, fuck you.
Somebody could actively hide, and then I'd actually have to do a perception check to find them.
Yeah. He'd still suffer the penalties because he sees with his mind's eye, but that doesn't mean it's really like he can't fight blind with it.
Yeah, they'd actively have to be hiding in order for me to actually, try.
Mm-hmm.
So,
all right. So, what are you gonna do? You're gonna attack him?
Yeah, I'm going to try to tongue of the ass, because that's tongue of the ass sushi. Sorry, it's a point of much contention in here.
Ass. Yeah.
And the roll for that I had written down here. Oh, there it is. Bite attack is strength. Or dex plus brawl. There we go. Haha.
But it does ag, so that's what's good about it.
There we go.
Oh, who are you attacking?
Dustin there's two people that shot me.
Yeah.
One of the two people that shot me, probably whichever one I discern has the most powers or is the strongest out of those two.
So the people who are shooting you are the normies, the Nazis. It doesn't look like Dustin or Dion have any firearms at all.
Okay, I'm going to take out one of the normies with a gun then, because that kind of tickled.
Okay.
0 successes.
All right, so you lash your tongue out, and the dude kind of goes like, "Whoa, holy shit!" And then, like I said, Dustin makes a soliloquy is like, "Oh, I got something for you to swallow later on," which is his turn. He spends an action. Actually, is it an action or is it a transformation? Let me.
What is it?
His
or do you not want us to know?
His fists begin to glow red.
I just want to point out that I have magic resistance +2, just in case that means anything.
Okay.
It's magic.
No,
I'm seeing some glowing shit. I'm assuming that's fucking magic.
It's magic, but not like typical magic. It's like it's very like instilled in passions. Like he's putting his rage into his fists.
Also, how do you get magic
resistance? Is that Bruja talent?
Yeah, it's a Bruja.
I took a merit. Magic resistance +2. Because...
it's a transformation. So he spends a blood. And his fists begin to glow red as, like, the angry ginger starts going, "Ah!" And he just starts running after you, Laura, because he's like, "Oh, I'm going to give you something."
Great. I've got a Super Saiyan. I have
She can soak ag. She can soak ag.
Okay, if you guys can handle them, I'll handle the, games.
Oh, yeah, I'm totally handling the situation.
Oh, yeah, she's totally handling it.
Queen of combat over here. That's what I made my character for.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. This is gonna hurt.
No, I took the magic resistance because before any of our sessions started, he mentioned that he really liked the Magi books, so I figured he was going to try and sneak some magic in there, so I was like, oh, I'll just, plan ahead, but apparently there's no magic.
Right, so, got 3 successes.
Okay.
So, this is the part that's gonna hurt.
This is ag.
Yeah, this is ag, but she can soak ag.
Ag damage.
She can soak ag. Thankfully, she did the transformation just in time.
Mm-hmm.
But he has a lot of potence.
Yeah.
So his strength is 4. His potence is 4.
I can only soak 3 things.
And
my
he got 2 successes.
Scam
so
sucks.
10. This is 10 ag.
I can soak maybe 2 of that.
Oh, soak 3 ag.
Okay, with a difficulty of 5 now, right?
Yeah, now it's a difficulty 5.
Okay.
Well, that's not that bad.
Praise
and if you're really worried about it, you can use willpower. Never mind.
No, I only have 1 willpower point left, and I might need that.
Yeah, you pass out.
You pass out if you run out.
Oh, okay. Well, then definitely not that. So I'm taking 2 egg, and so the way that works, do I just take one of my current statuses and upgrade that to aggravated, or do I continue to go down?
Continue to go down.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
but remember that when you start taking lethal, the aggravated is already technically lethal. So
okay, so what happens is they will go on top, and it will push all your other all your bashing down.
Okay, that's what I figured. So I'm just taking this dash and turning into a slash, basically.
Yeah.
Just making sure that I'm not trying to cheat the system at all. And that was 2 because I soaked one of them.
Yeah. So you just feel like this intensity and this heat come off his hands as you just are just punched in the gut. And then you could tell he's going super, super fast like Wrath was going.
Great. But the idiot got close to me, and that's all I need.
All right. So that is now
My turn.
your turn.
All right. So I am going to use Obton 2 to just surround their like gang in darkness.
You're gonna have to extend that quite a bit. So,
How many successes do I need to get all of them?
let's see. I'm gonna read it real
I mean,
quick.
it goes up exponentially.
Yeah, but for
So-
every may invoke the distance 50. Oh yeah, never mind. 50 yards is way. You can cover this whole place in 50 yards.
Yeah.
No, that's how far away I can center it. The radius is
10 feet. So you
and every
need
success
to...
doubles that.
Oh god, probably this is.
Let's say about 30 feet.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Okay.
So you need 3 successes.
Even if I get 1 success, I should be able to get 2 of them since it sounds like they're studied in pairs.
Yeah.
It's manipulation occults. I'm going to spend a willpower for the auto success also.
All right. Difficulty 7s.
Yeah. No blood expenditure though. Which is
Yeah.
nice.
You can. Oh, if you want to go out of, it does. If you want to go out of 50 yards, it's 2 points, or it's 1 blood point.
Yeah, but I don't need to.
So you cover. So this darkness starts to engulf the room, but it's right outside where Dion and Deck are fighting. But for the majority, the normies and Valen and you are in the darkness.
Okay.
And
Can
Dustin.
I want to center it in such a way so he's right in front of Valen, right?
Yeah, right in front of Valen.
I want the darkness to cut it off so it's literally like right in front of him. So that I don't trap Valen since it would reduce her stamina.
Does it reduce?
Since
her
I could-
stamina?
It reduces everyone's stamina except mine.
Yeah. You can't do that. I mean,
I could choose how far, like what the radius
so
is
but then
within my successes,
okay, I see what you're trying to say. Okay, yeah, sure.
and I could like choose where I center it.
Yeah,
So I should be able to center it in such a way that like leaves Valen just out, but I get all of them and me, so I can hide in it.
yeah. Okay,
And does that take my turn?
yeah, that takes
Since
your
it
turn.
doesn't- Okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. So you see like darkness erupt from the ground, and then like the darkness kind of swirls around Valen, and then it's almost like shrouding her, and then it moves past her, and then you kind of just duck into your own abyss.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all going to be blind fighting, so
Yeah,
that gives us an advantage.
So celerity round. Dustin burn for celerity gets 2 extra actions. He's fighting blind, so he's just gonna swing at where he thought Valen was at. And so, what is the difficulties per blind?
It says it in the power. It's
plus
-2,
plus 2.
which I thought was kind of bizarre. I thought it would be more.
Okay, so it's difficulty 8, which is good for you, Valen, because you need this.
I'll be fine. Yeah. Great.
Oh, dang it! I did it wrong. I forgot to change the. There it is, 8. Ouch. So you got 4 successes in darkness.
Damn.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt. So 3, 4, 4, 11, 11.
Evan, I think you're muted.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's a good thing I made the darkness, or he would have gotten 3 more successes.
So
Ooh.
soak 5 ag.
Don't die.
Was
This
nice
makes
knowing
me-
you guys.
This makes me really want
You might
that
want to spend a
ritual.
willpower and just pass out, because you really need that success.
I'm gonna do that.
Well, okay, this is what you should do, and I shouldn't be doing it. You should spend 1 blood to heal the bashing that you have.
Wait a minute. What's Huey been doing?
Yeah, what about the dog?
Oh, I totally skipped the dog.
twice.
Not twice. This is celerity reaction. This is technically the first round
right,
still.
okay. Oh my god.
Yeah. Welcome to White Wolf Combat, guys.
Oh man.
Where celerity takes the spotlight.
I can't do anything but soak though.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can do
You
right
can
now.
spend
Is
your
I
blood
can
to heal the bashing.
You
that
can
took
spend your blood to
Yeah.
heal the bashing to prolong your inevitable end cap.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, well let's just get rid of one of those. That's
Well,
great.
one blood heals 2 bashing.
Oh, okay. Let's get rid of those. That's great. So I have 2 egg right now
Okay.
and 1 bashing.
All right,
Fantastic.
now you
and
gotta
I'm about to take
5.
5.
So.
If you need to spend the willpower because if you don't roll any successes, you just die because you'll be full of ag.
Okay, passing out is preferable to death, so I'm gonna spend the willpower point because death sucks. And here goes stem. Difficulty
If you get 2
5.
successes, you can really keep fighting.
I got
-1.
what? Aww.
You got
Come on.
so
I botched.
You still get the 1 success though
you
from
still
willpower,
get the
right?
1 success.
which keeps you from
Wait,
dying.
doesn't that just get it to
No.
0?
No, that doesn't count to roll. It counts as an auto
that's
success.
right. Got it.
So he just cold clocks you in the face, burning hot, just searing. Your head does like the whole Nightmare on Elm Street thing where just it breaks your neck. It does this whole turby toppy thing, and you go flying against the wall.
But my heart's in another spot, so I'm fine anyways, right?
Yeah, you're not dead.
Theoretically?
You're
I mean,
already-
if the rest of your body gets hurt enough, you could still die.
yeah, you
Yeah.
still die.
Oh, I was gonna say I
You
thought
get- you get
Jedi's
decapitated, you're
regenerate
still
from
done.
My heart. Oh,
So your neck is broken, your jaw is basically gone from the side of your face because it's just red hot, and then
But you're not dead.
you're not
Yeah.
dead. And so
No final
he's-
death for you.
He's completely blind, and so he just starts swinging just wildly.
It should
well,
be
that's fine
pretty
because I'm
easy
on
for
the
me-
floor.
It should be
Wait.
pretty easy for me to dodge him since I can see.
Yeah. And he's gonna hit one of his dudes.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Because he's just like, oh, you sneaky, snaky bitch. And he hits one dude.
Oh, why does he go? No,
So,
one success
okay,
there.
so for the sake of narration, like I said, he just randomly just decapitates one of his own dudes. Like, you, Evan, see that he just hits a dude so hard that his head literally just flies off.
Okay, I'm gonna stand farther away from him in my little
just
shroud
like,
of darkness.
Ah! Just like yelling.
Maybe I should have tanked that guy.
Maybe. Speaking of, new round.
Oh, by the way, what's the stamina on the regular people?
They're
The dogs. The
Are they
dogs. The
suffocating?
dogs.
Dog.
The dog.
the
The
dog.
dog.
well, the dog can't really see, but he won't attack Dustin. He's kind.
Oh, I can't
he's-
tell him to do anything.
Nazis.
Drag me away, doggy.
He'll have.
Take me to safety.
Okay. The
If he takes
dog
on the
will gra-
Nazis,
Yeah, his last order was guard.
Yeah,
so
so-
like he can
So
drag
he
me
runs.
away.
He runs over to you, and will grab you and start dragging you down where, he'll drag you to like the lobby area.
Take another lethal from the teeth.
Oh,
Oh, you're dead?
He's dragging you to safety right now.
okay, good doggy. So much blood you will get later.
They drink blood.
You get a choice
They
of
can,
their soul.
but they regenerate their own
Yeah.
blood.
The benefits of not being dead.
So
The first Diablo in the game goes to Huey.
So, Deck, your go.
Yeah, Dion
Oh,
is
by the
getting
way,
a face
Par-
full of claw.
What's up?
What's the stamina on their gang? Because if it's
2.
2, then they should be all suffocated right now because of
Oh,
the darkness.
The darkness. Do they have to
Yeah.
make a stamina check?
They just lose both stamina.
Oh.
If they reach
Yeah.
0 stamina, yeah,
They
they're
unfortunately they start
dying.
drowning in darkness. Okay, so yeah, they all immediately. The new round kicks in. Their stamina drops to 2, or drops to 0. They all drop their guns and they're like,
okay. Well, I got that part's taken care of.
but Dustin is like, ah! He's just like looking around, just trying to use his screaming as an echolocation. I'll find you, but he doesn't realize that the darkness is snuffing out his voice.
So it's more like.
Yeah, it's like. So it's your go, Derek.
All right, I am clawing Dion in the face.
Okay, roll it.
Let's see. It's Dex Brawl, right?
Dex Brawl. How much damage are you at, Laura?
That's what I'm trying to calculate right now. I was at wounded, and I had soaked some of it with blood, and so I'm trying to go
Really?
back through your rolls right now. I had 1 success, and you gave me 5
Yeah,
egg.
5 ag.
So, but I had 1 automatic success. As far as I know, I'm dead. Like, according to...
I think. Let me see. Let me check right now.
How much total damage have you taken?
Everything except for in cap.
Oh no! I am sorry, because that would be lethal now, and that would. So I'm either at injured or wounded in lethal damage, if the way we talked about it cycling over works.
Okay.
So you should be at crippled. In ag.
Yeah, I am at crippled in egg,
Oh,
and at
word.
lethal, I'm at like wounded or injured.
Yeah.
The X,
So
the
that's
super
fine. So
fucked.
just put all X's down to crippled.
Okay.
Basically is what it is. So you're like not doing so hot, and this is gonna be a not so hot night for you.
I'm gonna spend the night.
At this rate, it's not going to be a good night for any of us. I got 0.
You got 0? All right, you
Yep.
got 0. So now it's Dion. Dion's gonna attack you.
Okay.
He will spend a blood. Well, he'll spend a blood once I make this roll. So he has 11. I forgot.
Doesn't he have to spend the blood before the action?
No, it's potence for the auto successes.
Oh.
So he got 2 successes. He will spend the blood to do 4 automatic.
Okay. So,
And then-
so that's 6 and halved.
Well, then he gets to rolls his strength.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He does. That's after the roll.
Yeah. So this is his strength. So you take 4 because since he's in horde form, he automatically adds 1 to it. So you take 4 plus the 4 automatic, so you take 8. Then
Roll
you have
twice?
8, and you take 4 bashing. Because you take the total amount of damage you would take, and then you have it.
All right, so I only take 4.
You take 4 bashing.
Okay, so do I have soak? Oh no, I don't. Oh well. So...
You're not. I said this at the very beginning. I don't usually kill characters. I make them. I build character on them. You don't have to roll new character unless you
let's
really
see.
fuck up.
No, I think I'll be okay. I'm just gonna hang both of these boys by their dicks when I'm done.
It's character building.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Oh,
So
Roll it for me.
and
Are you
42.
interested in your first Diablerie?
That would be nice, actually, but I don't think my character is near strong enough to do
Are you
that.
serious?
So you take 4 bashing.
Wow, this fight is not going well for us.
No, it's not, and it's all luck.
He would have taken 8 bashing if it weren't for the fact that
I am injured.
he wouldn't have the armor of terror going for him.
Yeah.
So he should be thankful for that.
It's also bashing, so you could be spitting blood to heal it.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I cannot heal lethal then, since I'm completely crippled, right?
You're completely crippled through ag.
Yeah, I need to give you my blood again, so you can.
God damn it! You're like a fountain of youth over here.
All right. The dog is going to keep continually dragging you and protecting you. The Nazis, they are slowly dying as they are suffocating in darkness, and they have no idea what the hell's going on. It's your turn. You have -5 dice. What are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, you're conscious. You should call someone for help.
Wait, it's my turn?
Yeah, you're
I
not.
can do that?
Yeah, you're.
Oh my god.
You're -5 to all your actions, but you're still conscious.
Hang on. Which one was the one with the sword? Was not envy,
Pride.
no. Pride?
Yeah.
Alexa, call Pride.
How good is this thing that I could hear you?
I
From
thought
the
he brought it
basement.
up with him. No. Do I have my phone on me?
You have
I don't
your
have
phone on
voice
you.
control. Can I move?
Yeah, you're -5 to everything, but you can move.
Oh, then I am speed dialing Pride. And
Okay.
yeah. Or can I group call? I group call.
Okay.
I have 3 seconds, right? I can group call.
So you call Pride, and Pride will answer his phone this turn. So
I have 3 seconds to talk.
you could say a soliloquy. So soliloquies is something like help or hey,
Get
you
over
over
here.
there or get over here. It's a short phrase. You could say one soliloquy.
They're killing us.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough for him. And then
Wait, you see the? Oh, I should have chose the one that could teleport. Fuck.
technically none of them can teleport.
Okay, well, astral fight then.
Astral fight. Well, that's Pride. So
Yeah, way to go, winning the vampire lottery.
so that now Dustin still just he is going to lunge at where he thought you were, Evan. So he's -2 dice, and he's +2 difficulty.
Hide.
Okay. So
Should I just drop my turn? No, I shouldn't. I should actually like do something
So-
other than just dodge.
So he has 5 difficulty 8s. Let's see
No,
what happens.
motherfucker, keep yourself alive. That's totally cool because they'll keep chasing you.
So he hits you, and he just takes a wild swing with difficulty 8s -2, and he hits you. So, do you want to spend your whole entire action to dodge or split your dice pool?
God. So how much did he roll when he hit you?
Well, his base strength is 4, then he has potence 4. So that's
8.
That's 8 base, and he's doing ag.
I'm gonna. What's the dice pool to dodge again?
Dex athletics. And you only got to beat 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend my turn doing that to not die.
Okay, roll.
I'm gonna spend a willpower also.
All right. Good, because you're going to need it.
Okay, I need difficulty 6s, right?
Yep.
Damn it.
So you get hit. So it's base. Maybe I could get a bad roll. We'll see.
I'm gonna get a secondary camera so I can roll physical dice because fuck this.
Right?
Like,
So you take 4 ag
God damn it!
Ow.
as he just goes like whoosh. Just he connects with something, and he's just like ah.
I'm almost wishing I had called greed.
Can I
You know?
Can I use my as part of the dodge? Can I have like move to a different location
Yeah,
though,
you-
like as he hits me?
Yeah. So he's just
Okay.
going to be down to +2. But that's typically what the rules say. He's just wildly swinging at where he thinks something is at, and he's
Or actually,
getting-
wait. Can I just reposition myself behind one of his dying gang members?
I mean, you could. I mean, you could, and use them as meat shields. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that'd
that's
be
the,
the smart.
yeah, that's the idea.
So you're just like, you just hobble over to one of the dudes choking to death. All right, that was Dusted. Now it's your turn.
Whose turn?
Well, I spent my
Oh,
whole
you spent
turn
your
dodging.
action. Okay, back around to Deck.
Is that was after all of his like celerity, or
Yep.
did he not burn?
He didn't
for
burn for
that?
celerity this time.
Okay. I
I
was gonna
used-
say that seemed like really
I
short.
used the bonus dice to hit for Dex.
Oh, got it.
rather than
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how much blood I can spend per turn.
what's your generation?
11th.
So you can only
Yeah.
spend 1, but what are you trying to spend for?
I'm using it to heal.
Yeah, you can only spend 1.
Okay, so I'll spend 1 to
Heal 2 bashing.
heal 2 bashing.
Okay.
So I'm at bruised.
Okay.
Okay. I am taking a swing.
Take a swing. Go for it. That dog. Okay. Okay.
It's our dog protecting me, barking for help, guarding me.
And it's his
Pleasantly.
dog.
Aww.
It's his.
I'm
He
dead.
could have made the roll at least. God.
That's okay. We can talk about all the ways that I'm screwed.
Well, like I said, chat. Like you guys just talking about, someone said before, I am not a murderer. I'm a sadist. So, this is like kind of like the threat level I was trying to say about this game.
It
Where
also doesn't help that all of our roles have been absolute
shit.
shit.
Like shit.
Like, he even put himself right in front of me. All I have to do is just like stick my tongue out ever so far, and he's fucked.
Yeah, but I mean, if this is gonna be one of those like reality moment type checks where it's like, oh god, there's so many scary things out there.
And even if I called Pride, there's not too much he can do to get here, because these rounds are 3 seconds long in Vampire Masquerade.
Some of them might have like magic teleporting powers, though.
Nobody has magic teleporting powers. There's only one clan that has magic teleporting powers, and none of you have access to that clan.
I can actually call people eventually with Obfuscate or Presence, one of the two. Presence, eventually I can call people from around the globe. If you're in, like, Timbuktu, I can make you want to come to me. But
they still have to physically get on a plane.
Yeah, they still have to physically, like, well, I don't care if they swim, whatever. Just get your ass over here.
Which, by the way, the magic teleporting clan is Clan Tremere, best clan in A.
That's what everybody wanted me to roll from my stream. Everybody's like, you should have been a Tremere. And I'm like, no.
They're fun.
I
played Tremere.
Tremere are fun. They're the best clan in the game. They have 39. They literally have 39 in-clan disciplines.
That's not even fair. Sedites are the best clan in the game. I'll hear nothing.
All right.
Either way.
That's cool.
They
have magic too, but they just don't have the plethora of magic that the Tremere have. Like almost a gaggle of magic that the Tremere have.
All right, so whose turn is it?
All right. Well, it was still Derek, so I'm going to skip past him.
I was going to say, you can roll for him. I don't think he'd... Oh, no, there he is.
Ask for
the
devil.
Can't catch your break.
Yeah, ask for the devil, he may appear. All right.
We can't hear you. Oh, wait. No, wait. There he is? Yeah, okay.
There it is.
All right, roll.
Yeah, sorry about that. Okay. This was swinging, right?
You're swinging.
See.
You might want to spend blood to do auto successes. Just FYI.
I thought you use willpower for that.
No, it's blood.
And why did I spend willpower?
No, for potence. Potence specifically.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Potence specifically and celerity specifically have blood on you.
Sure. I have 2 potence. I'll use 2 blood.
No, you spend one blood.
Only 1 blood. Nope, I can't because I already spent 1 blood to heal.
Potence ignores
does that?
Potence ignores generational caps.
Oh. Okay.
But you only need to spend 1 blood.
Okay.
To activate it.
So
just keep track of your blood.
Yeah, I am. I have like 8 left.
Okay.
Yeah. No, 9 left. Sorry. Difficulty 6s. So
2. All right.
3.
So 3.
Or is that for damage?
For damage. It's auto successes for damage. So now roll damage. Roll your strength +1. +1 because claws. And then you automatically do 2 ag.
Strength plus potence is, let's see.
+1 because you have claws.
It's 1 die?
Yes, +1.
Okay, so 7. 6s. And this isn't including the automatic, right?
No, I've already added the automatic. It's already +2. So you do... Oh, 7. God. No, you do...
Yeah, about time.
So 7... 7 + 2 is... Yeah, 7.
Our tank
no, that's after the +2 already. I think, right?
No, 7, yeah. So... He has 2 fortitude? All right! He takes 2.
5 ag.
So he is at... Crippled? No, mauled.
Mauled. So he's functioning.
Yeah, he's functioning. But you like jam your like claws into like his carapace and you just hold him up and he's just like just like screaming as like black blood is like oozing out of his mouth. And he's just like You don't know where I've been, Lou. You don't know where I've been.
What's he referencing?
Fight Club. All right.
Oh my god.
The dog doesn't want to go anywhere near the darkness.
The dogs really keep taking you farther away.
Yeah.
That's the hope.
So the Nazis die. They suffocate.
Excellent.
Now is Valen's turn.
Oh, I have a turn. Oh, wait, no, never
No,
mind.
you go on a 6, sir.
Yeah.
I am just attempting to assist the dog in getting as far away as possible.
Okay, so you're like almost near the dressing room area of the side, and you just hear you see like a dude crawling out from the darkness as his last gasp of air, but it just wasn't enough, and he just goes, ugh, and he's just like lying there on the ground. And that's what
Just let you know, obtenoration only gets more horrifying as I learn new powers.
This is great. Well, wait, we can't drink dead blood, can we?
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, you can.
You are so snack food later, buddy.
It's nice and preserved and everything because they're not bleeding out.
That's good. That's good. I couldn't. What weird vampire culture is it where you can't drink dead blood?
There's only one clan that can't drink
No,
blood.
no, not from Vampire the Masquerade.
I don't
I'm talking
know.
Vampire Worlds. There is a Vampire world where drinking dead.
Chat,
Oh,
look it
it's
up.
Lestat. It's Lestat's
Oh,
world.
Lestat.
And Red drinking.
It's also supernatural, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
really? Okay. So yeah.
All right, angry ginger dude.
I'm still hiding behind one of his dead friends.
So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give him a -4 penalty,
Okay.
and then +2 difficulty, and then if he does hit you, half the damage will go to the body
Okay.
because he's enthralled in rage right now.
He's
not
punching
frenzied.
through somebody.
Yeah, he's punching through
And so
somebody.
he's gonna punch through a meat body. It's gonna be like swinging through ground beef and then hitting him.
Yeah.
That is some great imagery, actually. I'm sorry. Please give me your blood later.
So he botches
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
because he got 0 successes and a 1. So
Does he stumble?
So he runs and just hits the wall, the concrete wall, and just plunges his fist right through it. And you see, Valen, because you're like
my
backing
club.
out, you see he punches through concrete as his hand, like his whole body and arm is just stuck in the concrete. And he's just like, gah, gah, gah.
He's gonna have to spin a turn.
Yeah. So he's just like stuck in concrete. But he just punched through fucking like probably 2 feet worth of, or 2 foot worth of concrete.
All right. Okay, so
now
I'm-
it's your turn.
Can I like? So I'm gonna also get against the wall so I can kind of look at his face, but like still staying far away from him so he
Yeah.
can't reach me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use dominate 1 because it sounds like it's important for me to be able to see his eyes, but less
Yeah.
so for him to be able to see me.
That's true.
And I'm gonna yell stop.
Okay. Go ahead.
What are my difficulties? What's his willpower?
His current willpower is 3.
Okay, that's pretty easy.
You got this,
Um,
man.
I'm gonna spend another willpower just because I desperately need to be successful here.
Wait, how many willpower do you have?
I have 6 willpower.
Jesus.
You're a
I'm a
hooker.
Sombra.
I mean, Kane.
Is it it's a manipulation intimidate, right?
It is manipulation intimidate. Equal
Alright,
to the
I-
current target's willpower point.
I have -2 though because I'm wounded. Wait, does that penalty get applied to mental disciplines as well?
it does.
Okay. I do get 1 free success though, so there's that. So I end up with
He
3
stops-
successes.
Stop doing what he was doing, which is trying to get out. So he's just kind of there, like.
Yeah, if he could just stay there till Derek's done with whatever Derek's doing.
Okay, back around to Deck. So this is 9 seconds, guys. We spent half an hour doing 9 seconds worth of combat. Just so
I
you
love
know.
vampire.
Yeah, Derek, just finish that guy off, please.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna. Well, fuck. If I claw him, he's gonna die.
Can you just
Good.
punch him? Don't claw him. Just punch him, and he'll hopefully just knock him out.
Yeah, I'll punch him.
Because we don't want him to die. Because we can
Yeah.
either interrogate or deob him.
We need
We have
him.
we have two of them. We have two brothers. We only need one. We don't even need them alive. They didn't say capture them alive. They said alive or dead, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they just wanted us to deal with them. But you can't de-up someone who's dead.
You really want to go and DM somebody? You were crazy. You know what? You go nuts. You have fun with that. On our third session.
I'm punching him.
Okay.
Oh God.
I'm gonna try using this. Oh no. Sure.
What?
Yeah, it worked. 3.
All right. So you punch him.
Okay, so I need right. So that's gonna be 7 dice.
Yeah.
No. 6 dice.
Are you gonna spend blood for automatic successes?
Don't want to overdo it.
How many dice you got?
Actually, is it possible to just call a knockout hit rather than a killing hit?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna do that.
All right.
So, sure, I'll go ahead and use the 2 blood.
All right, or just 1 blood. Remember, it's only 1 blood.
I'm down to 8. I need drinky.
Our
Alright,
max
so-
blood pool isn't like the max blood pool that's there. It's like 13 or 14 or something. It's
No,
whatever
all
our
your-
generation is.
Yeah, it's whatever your generation is, which most of
Okay.
you are 11th, so your blood pool's like 12.
Okay. Nice.
So it's strength plus potence,
mine's
right?
fine.
Yeah, strength plus potence plus your 2 successes. Plus, I'm giving you an extra dice because the way you're knocking him out.
Okay, so
Oh,
7.
9th gen only has 14 blood. I thought it was like 20.
No.
Oh, it
I
doesn't
see a 1
scan
there.
anymore.
I have the
Yeah,
I have the 2
2.
autos.
You have the 2
2.
autos, which
That
is
should be enough.
So
Oh, that
he has
is
to
enough. Well, assuming he doesn't soak it.
So he has to make a stamina roll, -2. So
Actually, is this considered a maneuver?
Yeah,
Then I have to spend a willpower for that.
yeah. So he's
Spend.
-2.
Wait, was I able to call Pride because I was
Yeah.
because I spent willpower? Wouldn't I be? Didn't you say that I dropped unconscious though?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I spent all my willpower, so
Yeah,
I wouldn't
you
have been
spent
able
all
to call
your
him.
willpower. You wouldn't be able. You're right.
Okay, so he was just never called,
He was never
and
called.
I am unconscious. Okay,
And the
got
dog's
it.
been dragging you aside.
Okay.
All right, so he doesn't do it. So what you do, Derek, is you lift him up, and you just slam him into, like, the lifted stage where the strippers are at, and you just concave his head down into. You body slam him down into the stripper stage. And that kind of bends his neck a certain way, and he just goes unconscious.
Bitches, stay down.
Oh,
And then I
I'm already
look at
down.
Dustin next.
All right. Once I see he goes down, I drop the darkness so
Okay.
that Derek can see in.
So you see Dustin just staring at Evan, and he stopped.
I have my foot on Dion.
Yeah. I mean, 5 ag to the gut and unconscious. He's not getting up anytime soon.
Relent.
Hari, do I know how torpor works?
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of like look at Derek, nod to Dustin.
Is Dustin doing anything
No,
or
he
just
can't
looking
do.
at?
He just stopped.
Okay. He's dominated then.
Yeah.
Can I just mesmerize him now?
Yeah.
There's no one fighting.
There's no more fighting.
Okay.
I go over to Dustin.
Okay.
Here, I think I got him.
Fine, all right.
Wait, I get 5. I'll have 3 dice. I'm sure I'll get a success. I think it's manipulation leadership for this one.
Oh, you're looking at mesmerize?
Yeah.
It is manipulation leadership equal. It's difficulty. What did I say? 3s?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3s.
And my pool mod is still -2. Difficulty 3.
Yeah.
Got him. All right.
Mesmerize him.
All right. Stand down, Dustin.
He stands down. He's
Although-
like,
Take your arm out of the wall first. Now
His
go
hands
over
are
there and sit down in the corner like a good little boy. And also, I'm going to go over to some. Is there like wooden chairs or anything wooden in here?
yeah, there's plenty of like carpenter, like they're doing remodeling and stuff, so there is like 2x4s laying about.
grab one of the smaller pieces of wood, break off enough so that I have a sharpened stick and stick it in Dion's heart.
Okay. He torp. Ah.
Okay. Oh, thank God. Now we need to find Valen.
I'd be in like the powder room by now, wouldn't
Yeah.
I?
So
Yeah.
you've been dragged all the way to safety, which is like where all the girls are at. There are 3 unconscious dudes who have passed out of suffocation.
I will drag
There's
one of the
one-
Nazis over.
There's one headless dude. Because his head
Okay, I'll
was...
drag that body instead.
Okay. There's one headless dude.
Are they unconscious or are they just dead?
The 3 of them are unconscious. One of them is dead.
Okay, that's preferable. Deck, can you do me a favor and tie them up?
Sure.
Or drink them if you want. I don't really care. Just make sure they're not going to wake up.
I prefer that. Well, I was going to drag the headless
Leave
body
one
over
for
to
me.
her. That's
Yeah,
why. That's why I was saying I'm dragging the headless body to her.
Go to
Everybody's
Valen.
having a picnic without me.
Go to Valen.
It's a
Do I need to
feast.
give her vampire blood to wake her up or just like any blood?
Well, she's not torpor. She's just passed out. So all you got to do is like, hey, you nudge her and she wakes up,
Okay.
Mhm.
and she's at 5 ag.
Wake up.
So
I'm
this
going
is
to...
the worst hangover ever.
you need to spend 5 blood in order to speak.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
To reattach your mouth back to your face.
I just kind of stick my tongue out like, feed me.
Okay, I will directly... Does she still have her fangs, at least?
Yeah.
I'll just put the body to her,
Yeah.
like,
I kind of like slug over onto it. And...
Potence 4. Potence 2. I'll hold it there.
So are you draining it dry or? Are you...
Oh fuck yeah!
Okay. So it has 10 blood.
Okay. 10 would bring me to here, 13. And then how much do I need to spend to... I need to spend pretty much all my blood again anyway.
You can't spend. You can only heal 1 ag a night.
Oh,
We're out for a couple
man.
nights.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
wait, Par, I'm gonna call Lust.
Okay. So you call Lust.
Okay, well, I'm mauled at egg then.
Yeah.
And how much blood does it take to heal?
5 ag and 1 willpower, but I'm bypassing the willpower thing just because you had to reattach your jaw to your face again.
Okay, well, I will just wait until someone can bring me into the basement and spend a few days healing then.
Lust.
Yes, what is it?
We're gonna be late.
I don't like tardiness.
We found the other 2 bakers.
Oh, that's lovely.
They attacked our club.
Did they now?
We took care of them, though. We have them both in
Excellent.
custody, I guess.
Oh, bring them.
Right now?
Yes. Right now.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So is this their whole gang? Is there anyone else outside?
No. But there are prying eyes and vagrants kind of going like, oh, what happened?
Did they see all the supernatural stuff? Or no?
No.
Because that happened.
No,
No, because they'd have to come inside
Yeah.
the building
They just-
and...
They
Wait.
just heard gunfire and they're like,
Civilians?
just another day in Oildale. They just heard gunfire and they're like, okay, we're walking away.
All right.
Nobody's gonna call the cops, right? Shit.
No, not around here.
You don't know.
I can't really say or do anything though. We're gonna start stocking up on wheelchairs, by the way.
If the cops do come, I'll just dominate them and
This is
I'll get
how
rid of the problem.
this is how wounds work.
But the cops
in
are
vampires.
owned by the other guys, so
Yeah, but like individual police officers, I can make
Okay.
them forgetful mind what they've seen anyway.
Okay, good.
So you're functional, Valen. You just had to reattach your jaw back to your.
Well, it says that I'm mauled, so I don't like crippled is obviously I can't move, but
Yeah,
mauled
so-
is like
so
I need for roleplay to understand.
But the idea that vampires have any physical injury is kind of like you just look disfigured, but you don't have to act mauled. It's just that your body internally is trying to.
Oh,
fix itself.
okay. So I on the outside could appear fine, but a strong wind could knock me over.
Yes,
essentially.
exactly. I mean,
Okay.
there's a big nasty, like concave part of your gut. And,
Nothing that a fresh set of clothes won't
yeah,
fix.
and
for
then your
most people.
jaw,
Yeah.
like realigning your jaw back to your face, you have like a nice little like huge ass welt on the side of your face.
What season is it?
It's
For
summer.
the fuck. Okay, I was gonna say if it was fall, I could.
But
make
like
something.
you just know that you're in a state of discomfort, but you're functioning. Now, if you're crippled, that's when you're like, I can't move, bro, God, help me.
Okay. Okay. Well, I will go and change clothes then, and
Okay.
I guess maybe like tie a garbage bag around me to stop the blood from staining the clothes or something. I don't know.
I go over to Dustin.
Mhm.
Is anyone going to come looking for you?
You staked him.
No, I staked Dion. Dustin's the one I
Dion's out cold.
Yeah, Dion's out cold.
Oh,
No, wait, which one? Okay, sorry, which one did I
Which one did you stake? The angry ginger or the one that went hard for him?
The angry ginger.
Okay, that's Dustin.
Okay, I have control over him.
Yeah.
So,
You
Dustin.
torped him though.
no, I torped the unconscious one.
So
I
Dion.
like just wanted to make sure.
Okay. All right, so Dustin, angry ginger's like, yep.
Is anyone going to come looking for you?
Maybe.
How long would it take them before they started looking for you?
You kind of get the hint he's pretty slow.
Think.
I go and stand beside.
Like an hour, 2
Dex.
hours.
Like a month?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we're fine. All right. Valen, can you have your girls hide the cars and the guns? We need to take a ride.
And there are three. There's a headless body and 3 unconscious men.
Um,
I'm dragging Dion.
I've got Tiffany. She'll clean all this up. She's a
This
good.
one's
Yeah,
on
don't kill those 3, by the way. Tie them up. They might be useful later.
Poor Tiffany. Tiffany.
She's like, you told me to go home.
Yeah, now I need you to come back, sweetie. I got something I need you to do.
Okay.
I need you to tie up the 3 pigs that I prepared for dinner here in the club, and then I need you to clean up the little bit of the mess that I made.
Time out. Like, tie them up? Like,
Yes.
BDSM tie them up? Or tie them
Oh,
up?
honey, you're so
No.
no. Like
Because pigs, lingo, you're using BDS terms.
yeah, I'm trying. I forget that she's a hooker and that I'm a vampire now, and that is how I used to talk to them. Just come and tie these morons up and clean up the place.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tell her she'll get a bonus. Want to keep her loyal.
Fix the
No,
stage
she
I
won't
happen
get a
to wreck.
bonus. I close my phone. She's mine by blood.
We have different ways of controlling our servants, I suppose.
Yeah, no, the regular horde, the regular girls, they can get bonuses, but this one I have bound to me.
Para.
Yeah.
I'm also going to spend a willpower and 5 blood.
Okay.
And to heal one of my ag.
All right, you heal one of your ag. So
And then I will drain a little bit from each of the unconscious people to get my blood back up.
how
yeah,
much?
I'm gonna try to stay at full blood if possible.
Just like 2 from 2 of them and 1 from another.
Okay. And
Not
then-
enough that they'll be fine.
All
I
right.
spent 10 blood, healed that, then drained the headless body
Yeah,
for
headless
10.
body.
You should have
Okay.
plenty.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I want to not break the system.
All right. All right, Dustin, get in the car.
He gets in the car.
All right, we all get in the car, including the unconscious
You could
person.
definitely tell that he's used to this.
Well, that's nice. We'll drive there. I will interrogate him later.
Okay.
I'm really not in the mood right now. We drive out to the bluffs.
Okay. You
Man,
drive out to
we-
the bluff. It's only literally like a 15-minute drive from Oildale. You get to where like the river and the bluffs meet up. You go down, and you see this whole staging area set up. There's a big bonfire and everything, and it's right down by the river. And they're like, they were expecting you guys to show up, and they're like going to like harass you and sass you a little bit. But now that you're bringing like this horde form looking motherfucker, and
Doesn't horde form drop after getting in cap?
nope.
Really?
Yep. You stay in the form until you deem otherwise.
Wow. Okay.
So, you drag this horde form looking motherfucker, and Dion is like, Dustin's kind of panicking because he's like, he knows exactly what's about to happen. So he's going to make his willpower roll.
Okay. What's his difficulty?
I think his difficulty to resist you is, let me check. There's success hold on him. You got 3 successes, right?
Yeah.
3 or more commands effectively unless in danger. Okay, so he
has
in danger.
To actually be in danger.
And this he was a revenant. He knows exactly what's about to happen. So
yes, so he can try and break free.
If he tries to break free, can I just entrance him afterwards or attempt to?
Well, you guys are driving, and then when he gets out of the car, he's still under mesmerism. But as you're going down the hill and he sees the fire pit,
oh great,
he just immediately knows what's happening. He's in danger, and there's no roll. He breaks free because if it violates the core. If he had 5 successes, he wouldn't get a roll, but he only got 3. So he immediately is like, fuck this, and he is trying to run away.
Transmit will work on that still, though?
Yes, it will. So you're going to transmit?
Appearance plus empathy. I do not need him trying to die. We just got him, and he's kind of our trophy right now to be brought in.
And it's 3.
A blood point. Sorry, what is it?
Difficulty 3.
Oh, well, that should be just fun. Nice. 5 successes means he's mine for a year.
Yeah, so he's entranced, and he's like, I like you.
Sit down and shut up.
Thanks, Valen.
Yeah.
But it's almost like he's so dumb that his mind has accepted what fate he's about to, endure right now. So he's just like, you could just see, he's just like that kind of happy, scared, like, I
do like the idea of owning him for a year, though.
So you roll down. I'm assuming you've been carrying him this whole time, Derek, and you see the whole 7 are there.
I make him crawl behind me. By the way,
he starts crawling.
Get on your fucking hands and knees, you little shithead.
I drop Dion. I claim
we bring
this
gifts.
Pride, kind of. He's like so astonished. He takes off his helm. Like his third eye opens. He's just looking. And he's just like. And then he looks at the 7, and they all kind of go like a what the fuck moment, because this has all been Pride's experiment. Like, they wanted to do typical shovel heading, find 15 randos and throw them at the cam, and whoever survives at the end of the night gets to become Sabbat. Like, this was all his idea, and so they're all like, and then Lust is like, points. And then Sloth is like, points. And then
I'm trying so hard not to reveal how fucked up I am on the inside, literally.
And Wrath is like, hell yeah!
I wink at him. I fucking love Wrath so much.
He just walks up, he just runs to you guys and like gives you a hug. And then realizes that you have ag. And
gentle.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Holy God. Damn. High five. He reaches for a high five for you.
I go for the high five.
And he goes for a high five for Deck. And he's like, don't leave me hanging, bro.
Come on.
Yeah? Slap. Okay, yeah. That's good.
It's a tradition, humans.
And he reaches for Evan, and he's like, ah!
Okay, I give him a high five.
Oh, too slow. Oh! And he just runs in for a hug.
I give him a hug.
Yeah.
I'm less hurt than everyone else. So
Yeah, I am absolutely laughing my ass off at that.
It kind of hurts to laugh. You're like, it hurts. Oh, this hurts. And so you see them all there, and
also important information. Kick the horde for one. If I had to take a guess, I would say that he was probably embraced by Davila.
they all look at Greed, and Greed's like, "What? Oh, okay, hold on." He walks over. You see his tongue kind of swirl down, jabs into the neck of Dion, and then he takes a slurp, and he kind of looks up. Yep. You be right.
Not sure about this one, though.
Crazy.
This
Not
one will
interesting.
tell you anything you want to know now.
Oh,
Like-
look at Dustin. Who embraced you?
Tell him everything he wants to know, you fucking idiot.
Oh,
Smack him on the head.
Lucas embraced me. Yeah,
I do
Lucas.
not know who that is.
Lucas and his gang. They're like they're the other anarchs. Yeah, we don't run with them though, because they prefer like a more. They say they're like anarchs with class. They do a lot of the work for the Camarilla. They're a bunch of sellout punks, but they work outside the system. Y'all real scary. I didn't know y'all be coming back. I swear. I was following my brother's play. You know, Dion's the one that set this all up. He's the one that you should be hurting.
Shut up and piss yourself.
He spends a blood, starts pissing himself. I'm just following my brother. You know, my brother's keeper and all that. You kind of, and this is like, you see Gluttony, and Gluttony starts walking over, and he starts looking at Dion's body, and he starts petting Dion's body. This perfect specimen of a human being, like this gorgeous, ideal, like appearance, ungodly, and he starts petting Dion, and then almost out of it, right? He starts to like fuse, like his fingers start to fuse into Dion, and then you could immediately Dion, like the steak just pops out of him, and Dion's like and like he's just like caressing him and just like petting him as his fingers are molding into him, and then you just see Pride just go stop and just cuts off Gluttony's hand. Just cuts it off, just like shink, and like Gluttony just like at supernatural speed just runs backwards like a scared dog, and he like holds Envy's leg, and Envy's like slowly petting Gluttony, and Envy's like, he was just studying the thing, that's all.
I look at David and I'm like, are you ever certain of what the fuck is going on around us?
Not really. Just kind of roll with it.
And
They're
then
vampire
you see
therapists.
Envy kind of walk over, and he's like, well, that was rude. We were just trying to collect Devila's information, that's all, through metamorphosis. That's...
You can just ask this one anything you need to know.
Oh,
Yeah, but he was embraced by Davila.
Oh.
Yes, Devila's blood is important to the clan Samis.
I nod my head like I totally know what they're talking about.
And she totally is like, stop agreeing with me, bitch.
God. Okay.
So, well, I believe Gluttony, did you get what you need to know? And Gluttony's like, in a very like confident, like supermodel voice, he's like, yes, I received everything I needed to know. And he's like, good. So I will make my investigation. Me and Gluttony will go about our business. Ta-ta. And you just see Envy start to turn into blood. And then you see Gluttony start to fuse with Envy. And then it just turns into this bigger blood pile.
Ugh.
And then they just ooze into the river.
Gross.
I do my best to not look weirded out.
I just do not hide my disdain for them at all.
That's disgusting.
And then Lust is like...
Demeanor chameleon. I fit in.
Lust is like, there's Samis, and a Samis construct. Of course it was going to be ugly.
But what? Whatever.
So Pride goes over, puts the stake back into Dion, goes up to you, Deck, kind of puts his hand on your shoulder.
If he can.
He puts his hand on your arm, on your forearm. Kind of gives you like he bows. And then you see him do like the whole katana swipe the blood, resheathes it, and then he's like, let it begin. And then you see Lust, she's like, gather around.
Oh boy, here we go.
Well, I had a very... someone needs to answer the door.
Yeah, one sec.
I'm just kidding.
It's the pizza.
It's the pizza.
Sammy's pizza.
I was just gonna make the same joke. God damn it. Samitza.
Samitza. Oh man, that'd be... You know what? That's gonna become a thing now. A Samitza.
Hashtag Zamitza.
Hashtag Samitza.
Oh my god, I'm so ready.
Oh, Blood Bath Riote? Or not Blood Bath, Blood Bank Riote? Oh, it's a Samitza.
I give this pizza to my brothers.
So you see her gather, and then you see the fire just erupt. Just like out of nowhere.
Oh shit.
And like Greed immediately like is right next to you and just puts on your glasses. Like
Oh, okay.
kind of delicately. Like he's actually treating
Concerned
you,
for
like
once?
concerned for you.
Because of my level of molledness, I will, for like a brief moment, father figure turn into him and then compose myself, hating myself on the inside for showing him any kind of care.
Like he actually embraces you, like, you know, he's like he's right there, just like holding
God.
you. And you see Lust, and she's like, I was going into the history of Cain, how Cain had to walk the land of Nod with no purpose, no sense, nowhere to guide him. And through his own ambition, his own mental fortitude, he was able to raise himself up. And through the teachings of Lilith, was able to usurp her power. And that everything that Cain has done, Cain did it fighting tooth and nail, back against the wall. When he stood up to God, he had no power. He was only but a man. And when the angels appeared to him, he was only but a man. And then when he stood up against Lilith, who was the whore that betrayed God and stole the fruit of knowledge and considered herself a god, Cain was but a forsaken and desolate creature. That's what you three are. You three are shining examples of Cain's tenacity. And although your creation is a bit of unorthodox for the Sabbat, some of us were born of the Sabbat. and then you see like a shadow tentacle raise up Dion, and is like he's put up on like a shadowy type cross.
Oh, sweet.
Like just a shadow construct just emerges, and it's just like a shadow cross.
Yeah, suck my shadow dick now, little boy.
And you see Dylan. He's just holding his head down, just terrified, just completely like holy shit, what the fuck. And you see this is somebody born of the Sabbat, somebody who is given the abilities and the knowledge, but yet they failed. They have failed us, brothers and sisters of Cain. They have chosen their own survival, to turn their backs on their brothers and sisters. For what? Petty rivalry, outlandish philosophy, personal freedom. No, this is not what we are here for. We are here to rule. We are here to conquer. We are here to serve in the presence of Cain, so that Cain can come to us and bless us. What I see in all three of you, I see more of the Sabbat in you than in this failed creature. But his experience, his blood, his knowledge, his very essence belongs to the Sabbat. So take it.
Oh, sweet. She wants us to... Yep, I go right on in.
So do you run? Is that your cue?
Oh, yeah.
All
That
right,
is
so-
I being told that I am allowed to fuck this person up.
So Valen starts running for the Shadow Cross.
Let's see. What djinn is he?
We're about to find out.
You probably need it more than me. Your djinn's lower than mine.
So
I stand back. I
you
let her have
begin
it.
to suck the blood out of him. So you got to suck all the blood out of his body real quick. And
If I have to, if I go beyond my blood pool, I'll just let it drain down.
well,
my
you
body.
have to like just start draining and draining
Yeah.
and draining, and even you have to gorge on his blood until you start getting down to
I
his.
still have no willpower left either. I could die here. Totally worse.
Okay, okay. You don't need to make that check. Oh, okay. So this is all that does. All right. So you start.
I haven't done this in a long time. Refresh me on the rules here.
So there's no rules.
Oh,
There is a rule, but he's already unconscious, so you
Okay.
don't need to make the extended strength roll difficulty 9s because
okay.
he is already unconscious.
Sweet.
Oh, actually, so I take that back. I lied. I take back everything I just said.
I was like, this is sounding way too easy.
So you need to make a strength check difficulty 2.
Okay, I have a strength of 2, so I need to max out on this. I have a strength of 1. Amazing. Wait, difficulty what?
Difficulty 2.
Oh, okay. Please don't botch this. Just don't botch it. Okay. Did not botch.
Okay, so you start to slowly take his soul.
Yeah.
And you feel you have this vision that flashes into your mind as you see this thing pop up, and it looks very disappointed in you.
Is that his sire? Have I been really mishearing her name this entire time?
Davila?
Yeah.
Divina.
Davina. Yeah, it's Davina, my bad.
Okay.
Not Davila.
Yeah, Davina.
Oh,
So
so
roll
I'm
again.
actually-
So roll again.
Again, strength difficulty 2?
Strength difficulty 2.
Oh man, just keep not botching this with my strength pool of 1, and we're okay. We're doing it.
Okay. And so as you see her, and that shadow is starting to grow a little bit. The shadow that you saw in your dream. Roll
The
again.
web shadow? Okay. Do I feel like she's looking at me, or am I just seeing her?
You're just seeing her, but
Okay.
she's casting a shadow, and behind her you see this growing shadow.
Sweet.
And then you got another success. That's 3. All right. Because Derek did 5 ag, you successfully diablerize Dylan, or not Dylan. Yeah.
I just call them Dumb and Dumber. So.
And the moment you suck in the soul, and you just feel like your chest kind of like becomes swollen, and then there's this like ooziness, like you feel like your heart is expanding. You feel like this knowledge of power. You get 1 level of vicissitude. You have vicissitude 1.
Sweet. I let out, like, I can't do it because of my shitty neighbors, but primal, like, scream, like, rah, like Super Saiyan type thing.
Yeah.
Vicissitude?
You get vicissitude 1. You drop down to 9th generation.
Okay. I have never marked that anywhere on my character sheet. So
and you automatically lose humanity.
Oh, my humanity is so low.
Going crazy!
Generation 9?
Yeah.
Oh, they were 9th gen. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's 9th gen.
Yeah. That means she has to be 8th gen.
I need a physical copy of the book so bad.
And this is what you all see as she's screaming out. You see all of these eyeballs appear on her face.
Vicissitude is so badass.
Like they just begin to sprout from her face. All these eyeballs. And they don't look like human eyeballs. They all look like sort of reptilian.
Apparently, I can't spell vicissitude.
I'll put it in chat. See.
Can you also buy vicissitude like points later?
She has to get a teacher.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she has vicissitude.
That would be
1.
so broken if I just like innately knew how to do shit.
We can find Davina and make her teach you.
So you just see all these eyeballs appear on Valen's face, like just sprouting out of her. And she's just like screaming. They're like, there's eyeballs on her tongue, eyeballs on her cheeks. Just all these different eyeballs that are just going in all different directions, and they're like reptilian.
Oh, yeah.
And then the moment she calms down and she realizes she lost to humanity because she just ate somebody's fucking soul, all the eyeballs disappear.
And then I just kind of slowly turn around.
And that's a spectacle that nobody was ready to see. Even the 7, they're like, what the fuck was that?
I want more.
What's your humanity at?
More.
Yeah, you're just like...
Getting a little low.
Yeah, let's get not quite to the beast. And then I just kind of like slowly walk back to my human pet dog thing. Wait, no, that was the one that was on the cross, right?
No,
just walk him back.
No, he's still on his hands and knees with his head hanging low.
Okay, well, I just go and stand next to him and just start petting his hair really slowly and thinking, like, absorbing this feeling, because I don't really know what to do. I'm fucked up. I just ate a soul.
Yeah,
and
you're all kinds of fucked. By the way, Deck, if you were going to go for it, Pride was going to be like, you don't want that.
Actually, I did say this was mine.
I know, so...
I killed him. But
don't
hey,
really-
I'm not. Now I'm kind of glad I didn't take it.
Yeah. Because he's seen something that nobody else has seen.
Okay, that was interesting.
I don't know what just happened.
You have become closer to Cain, my dear. That's quite a unusual diablerie, but it was a diablerie nonetheless.
A what?
You consumed your enemy's soul, and now Dion's soul is a part of you. And
Souls are real things?
yes, souls are real things.
I thought that's just crap they made up like Santa.
No, you took it like a kid to a sucker. It's in our instinct. It's in our nature.
I just wanted to kill him.
I
Not take
figured
his
it was
soul.
the Chewy center.
The Chewy center is that eyeball shit that just happened to her face.
What eyeball shit that happened to my face?
Oh, I got it on. I got it on. You see Wrath holding up a cell phone? That shit was crazy.
And I like start freaking
Yeah.
out. I like start touching my face. Like, is it still there? Am I still eyeballs? Oh my god.
That shit was crazy. That shit's going on World Star Hip Hop.
High five. I love Wrath.
Sabbat
Whenever he
World
makes
Star.
things seem funny, it calms me down a little bit because he's just awesome.
I'm actually gonna put it to my blog.
Vampire book. Of course you do. That's funny. Start laughing. I love this power.
What a good way to make sure the Camarilla can't track our actions.
Well, he's a hacker, so he's good. So he's like, Lust is like, as for the younger brother,
I have him bound for a long time. I can feel it. He could make a doorman at the club.
I leave this up to the one that enslaved him. The one that I'm pretty sure handled the situation. See, the shadows whisper to me. And so she dominates him without even saying a word, and you see him get up and start walking over to Cooper.
Oh, fuck. I was like,
You
is she
don't get
giving me
both.
credit for the...
No, she could tell that I was the one who handled him at the club.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Can I tell what Jin he is if I taste his blood? How does that work?
No, you have to have thaumaturgy.
Okay.
And he is definitely younger than you.
Okay.
Don't dip a toe to test the temperature, man. Just dive right in.
No, there's no point in DMing him. I get like nothing out of it. But he's a useful like slave, effectively.
Yeah, he's like, he's completely like, he's scared out of his mind.
I look at Lust. Thank you.
I ran at the one on the cross like a kid going in for a cannonball.
I saw both Derek and you kind of be like,
Let's go.
I bet he tastes like licorice.
Actually, he tasted like dog food.
Ugh.
That is the funniest thing you have ever said. I say, looking at him, like, that was a joke. You made a joke.
So Lust is like, well, this is but one obstacle, and I believe there's no protest in saying that you've all proven yourself to be sworn by the sword. So, without further ado, you must prove yourself. You must proceed in the fire dance. And once you emerge from the fire dance, you shall be bathed in blood and branded as true Sabbat.
I look at Greed like, what the fuck?
But everybody has to do this. So you see Greed.
I mean, it's just like walking on coals, right?
So it's a fire pit. So you see him go skin in the adder, and then he runs over and he jumps over the fire, and he does like a capoeira type roll over it. Like you see him like doing like a jungle dance to it. Like he has like this own rhythm in his head, and you see the fire start swirling, like he's actually emanating his passion into the fire. And like you can actually kind of hear like this sort of like Central American sort of jungle beat going, like do 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 do.
No. Can I just jump through the fire? Do I have to dance in it?
You see
It's really just street cred, I think.
You see Pride. You see him walk through the fire, and he just walks through the fire.
Yeah, just do that. It's fine.
Okay, thanks, man.
And the fire doesn't even look like it touches him. It's just like kind of swirling around him.
Oh
If
god,
you
I
could
don't know.
magically make it not touch you, extra points.
Okay.
Just don't go
Also-
often.
Also,
And then
go-
you
go
see
skin the adder.
Pride. You see Pride beckon over deck.
Okay. Go on there, big boy.
I walk right through.
So you see the same thing. The fire, it touches Derek, but it doesn't even. He's fireproof, basically.
Oh,
Well,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Armor of Terra kind of does
Yeah.
that.
So he walks through the fire, and then you see, because you are fireproof, you see him pull out his katana and just slash marks into your forehead.
Into mine?
Yeah. So you take a lethal as he just goes like shink 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 chink.
You just fucking Masquerade him?
Yeah.
Dude, I swear to God, if this is V on my head, someone's dead.
No, it's the Sabbat, like a very not so sophisticated Sabbat branding onk.
Motherfucker.
You got to get branded, but you're fireproof.
Not on my forehead.
Oh, you want it on your dick? Like,
It'd be better. I could hide that.
It's not permanent.
He was
You're gonna hide the
spoiler, so worried.
It's not permanent, Derek. It's just
okay.
it's the ritual itself.
Okay.
Did you see Lust? She walks through the fire, and then you see the fire just like burn away all of the shadow. So she's just naked because you can't keep her shadowy like clothes on her. It on any fire burns obtenebration, and she kind of does this front flip over the fire, and then she's just like emerges, and like the tips of her hair are on fire, and she puts herself out a little bit.
Not as graceful as she wanted.
Yeah, not as graceful as she wanted. You see Wrath. Wrath just fucking just like he walks through the fire, and then he comes out, and he's immediately like, ah! He just starts running. He starts frenzying. He runs over to a tree and starts beating on the tree because he loses his check. He frenzies, so he rides the wave.
Let's
And
go
then-
party. Is it party time?
And then you see Les beckon you over, Cooper.
All right, I walk over.
I pat your back as you're leaving.
All right, make a self-control check.
That's courage?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the difficulty?
7?
8. It's uncontrollable. Oh, it's a large blaze.
Can you spend a willpower on
Yes,
this?
you can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I'm not going to really need any other willpower for the night, I don't think. So it's...
You won't need any
courage.
more willpower. Surprise combat! We're here for another round, guys.
Wait, you can't actually roll courage on here.
No, you just
There-
gotta do the.
Just type it in.
You have to type it in.
You
Okay.
could what I did learn is that you could do it as other
Applet.
traits,
Yeah, you could do it.
I
and then
have-
you can set it
self-control
as
marked
dice
in.
pool.
Like this.
Oh, I'll just roll manipulation. It's
Like
effectively-
on my character sheet, I ended up putting potence and fortitude under other traits, so I can just have it as a roll
Oh, on
into
the,
the dice pool.
on the bright side, it
Right side, fire.
it doesn't. I don't take wound penalties for this, right?
No. So,
I spent a willpower.
so you try running to the fire, and then your beast goes nope, and you
Nope.
run the other way.
Does the willpower help?
Oh yeah, you spend a willpower, so you succeed, but you run through the fire, and you immediately, like, you catch on fire, but that's why the river is there. Do you just run into the river?
Yeah, I'll put myself out.
Wrath is like, punk bitch, punk bitch.
I will take enough time to take my phone out so it doesn't get destroyed on the river.
No, you can't even do that. You're just
Okay.
completely
Okay.
like fear frenzying into the water.
Hopefully,
But
modern
isn't it just
smartphones.
light frenzy though?
Yeah, it's a light frenzy.
Yeah, so he's just running away.
But he runs through the fire. And am I forgetting anybody? Who am I forgetting?
No, totally. Everybody's into the
Okay.
fire.
Oh yeah, you have to run through the fire.
Mm-hmm.
But
So I've literally watched some of the most powerful vampires in our group do this and freak the fuck out. I'm currently at mauled damage. I'm a Setite who's afraid of fire.
yeah,
So I'm just gonna. I think I can.
It's the hardest for you guys.
I think I can.
And maybe
actually, you
Lasagna.
see Sloth there, but she's going last because of reasons.
Because she's a
also,
sloth,
Derek,
yeah.
Lasombra don't have extra fire damage. in
Oh,
this
they
city.
don't? Well, I thought it was only if they have Obten up.
Obtin just destroys.
Yeah.
It just destroys your Obtin, but you don't take extra damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, got it. Okay.
I'm assuming it might be extra damage if you went to Tenebra's form.
Yeah.
I take out
Yeah,
all
that's.
of
I think that's what I
my
confused with.
phones and stuff, and anything that could catch fire, and I tie my hair up so it's like in top, and then I'm just gonna run through the fire. I'm not dancing. I'm not doing any weird voodoo ass shit. I'm just gonna, and I'm
Make
gonna
a courage-
close. I'm gonna close my eyes as I'm running at the fire,
Alright.
so I'm making a blind run.
Make a courage check.
So that's self-control, correct?
Yeah,
I
self-control.
have this already written down on my sheet for some reason, so I'm just gonna roll what that did not work at all. Okay. Is courage?
Courage and self-control.
I have no idea
courage
what that
and
is.
self-control.
Yeah, it's courage and self-control.
Oh, can I roll an extra
Oh,
3
there it
dice?
is. Okay.
Because
Oh,
I
I
didn't
see.
roll both.
But
Slash.
I've already dealt with you. You're done.
Okay.
Okay, so roll the total together or two separate?
It's 2 separate.
Okay, roll 2d10
All right. So you have. Oh, wait.
courage.
So you failed the courage check,
Okay, 3d10. This is the self-control.
and you're not freaking out. So your beast isn't freaking out, but you don't want to go anywhere near the fire.
That's why I closed my eyes when I was running. I was hoping I
You
wouldn't.
just know, like, you're not freaking out, but your body does not want to move near the fire. So then Sloth
Pushes me.
just
Right?
pushes you through, and you roll through the fire. Make another courage check.
I'm going straight for the river either way. I'm naked and running.
All right. So by 1 for vampires in this form, yeah.
Yeah, that's Tenebra's form.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was it.
So you run through it. Your clothes do catch on fire.
No, I took them off before.
Okay.
I made a point of
So
saying that
you-
I have no problem getting naked in front of these people. I'm a hooker,
All right,
and I
so-
put my hair up so that I
So-
ran blind
So
and naked towards
you
the
just
river.
run right into the river too.
Yeah, I just charged straight into the river and like cannonball right on in. This has been a weird fucking night, even for a vampire.
I was gonna ask if it counts if I throw her across it.
Well, no, the sloth pushed her in, and then
Okay.
sloth walks through the fire, and the fire dies.
Good. I just kind of sit like an alligator in the water for a little while, like with my eyes.
Like it
peeking
just
out.
completely just snuffs all the fire out when she walks through it.
There goes the ritual.
No, it's still going.
I get out of the river and I go back and grab my clothes and
You
start
see,
putting them
you
on.
see Lust like reach out to you,
Okay.
pull you up, and then looks at you, Cooper. You know, she's not giving you a hand.
I know I'm getting out. I have
And then
potence.
you see Pride. He's carrying this rod, and then he immediately, like, you both are put on your knees,
Oh man.
and like you see Lust start taking off your shirt, so you're just bare chested, and she's
Okay.
like, as you are now before on your knees, you have gazed and experienced the trials and tribulations of Cain. So thus we mark you as true Sabbat this day. Carry it with pride as you are becoming brothers and sisters of the sect. May Cain watch over you and his unseen guide hand allow you to survive these final nights and heed the call of the blood, for the ancients, they stir within us, they use us, but we the Sabbat have freed ourselves from their echoes and their control. D. Cooper, or David Cooper. You take no damage. This is for effect.
Yeah. So is
Smells
it
like
like I'm
burnt
assuming it
flesh.
hurts to an extent?
Well, you're being branded.
Yeah,
You know.
you're being branded.
Take
Rise.
that. Take with it how you will.
Rise.
I stand.
And then Laura. Rise.
I stand.
Deck.
Doesn't he already have record?
And Neil.
No, so you're like eye
I was gonna
level
say, you're
with it.
finally like eye level for the first time.
He looks at the rod, and then he kind of like does like an anointment. He has to anoint you.
Yeah.
And he anoints you. Rise.
Man, I thought you were cooler than us.
He's fireproofed. He can't do anything about it.
No, I just my character had the innate impression that Deck was somehow already like way cooler and way further along the whole thing. Because when we found him, he was like a ritual thing in a river. So I'm like, oh, we're on like the same playing field. That's interesting.
Welcome, brothers and sisters, to the Sabbat.
Praise Cain.
Praise Cain. And Green's like, praise Cain! And then like, hit that beat! And you just hear like the back of his car and just like some party music goes off. And you are now all true Sabbat.
Sweet. Let's party.
Blood party!
Yeah, so immediately, like almost like clockwork, Wrath and Greed just know they know the score. They open up what they call a 6-pack, which they have kidnapped 6 people and wrapped them up in duct tape and in trash bags, and they're all lined up.
Oh, this is great.
This is such a bad idea.
and
Dude,
Pride is almost there with you. Pride is a little bit like
he wants to party.
No, he didn't want that. He didn't want the 6-pack. But it's too little too late, as they are, they're all bagged and gagged, as they have like various parts of their bodies exposed to just drink on in, just bite on in. And you just see like Wrath immediately just bite one of them and just goes like, woo! Just starts screaming.
I just start clapping because I'm already too full. I've diablerized. I've got as much blood in me as I can take right now.
And like you see Greed just bite into the next one, and they're dancing, like they're just like living it up.
I go and party with them. Fuck yeah. Screw this. This has been a shitty night. I am all about tunes and good times right now.
And then you see Sloth and Pride slunk into the shadows because
they're fucking lame.
They're the square bears of the group, and they sulk. They just sulk. That's all they do.
And who does that?
Pride and Sloth. They just sulk. They just go into the background. Just not really.
Wallflowers.
Yeah, they're wallflowers. But they have to acknowledge the Riote, so they have to celebrate, but they celebrate in their own little way.
I try and get David to dance with me at some point.
David's pretty stoic. Like, he looks happy, but also, like, doesn't participate that much.
Lust is also, like, Lust is partying, too. Like, she's completely naked. She's dancing with Valen.
Yes!
She's doing, like, a little, like, salsa dance. Like, she can't summon her Tenebrous form because of the fire that, like, gets reignited. And, she celebrates. She's a pack priest. She's the one conducting the ritual. So she has to kind of be the MC of this whole S-bot.
Dance.
Okay, I'll participate.
The lady has to.
You see, like, there's definitely a lot of energy going on. What does Deck do?
That was my next question.
He'd probably be a wallflower with Pride on this one.
So there's,
like, he's just like
you have like a Vietnam flash of this exact sort of moment of
PTSD.
You see a group of people partying. You see a line of, and it's almost like in the same sort of area too. You see a line of motorcycles from Harley Davidsons to choppers to Indians. And you see a bunch of various groups of people. Their faces are almost like blotchy. You can't really make any sort of sense to them. You recognize what they're wearing. They're wearing like 60s clothes, leather vests with all the the motorcycle club insignias. And then you see her just staring at the fire, just staring at it, and like her silvery shiny hair, and she's wearing like her hippie sort of daisy flowery dress. And then she turns to you and she's like, I'm sorry. And then that's when you're like out of the like PTSD flashback moment, as Valen is right there reaching out her hand going like, come on, party with us,
Do this. God, it can't be getting my ass kicked all the time. Let's have some fun.
I'll pass.
God. Yeah, suit yourself.
so
Got any beer left?
oh yeah, dude, these guys were like, so you see Green's like, this one was like drunk when I picked him up, so he has a little bit of alcohol in him. This guy, if you want to get high, this dude is this.
I
that's
need
what
some
call.
nicotine, actually. I haven't had
Oh,
a smoke
this
all
dude's a
night.
smoker. This dude's a smoker.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I gotta feed my addiction at least once a day.
I don't participate in that part.
Yeah. So the 6-pack is basically Wrath and Gree kind of explain. They take 6 people who are on some sort of narcotic or substance, and then that's how they create the party. It's called a 6-pack.
What are the chances that I get addicted if I try a little bit from all of them?
Not too severe.
I party hard
Yeah.
then.
So,
I basically try to have like a chicken with wrath and greed about who can party the hardest. Like, I can drink you under the table, bitch.
oh, they're like, fuck you, bitch. You think just because you sucked out some revenant bitch, think you're all high and mighty now? You got to work your way up to the fucking ladder. And then Rat's like, dude, she's like equal to us now. Do you see any of us holding a status in the pack? And she's like, well fuck you. She's not.
I give Wrath a high
I
five.
fucking made her, bit. Like, she's got a lot to learn. She's got to hold up.
Okay, old man, we'll try and keep up with the kids.
Oh, fuck you. And so they're just getting shit faced. Lust goes up to you, Evan, and is like, what about that one?
Was she pointing to Dustin?
Mm-hmm.
I'll interrogate him for what he knows.
Eat
How long is this dominate going to last?
About a month.
I'll see if I can break his will more permanently. If not, I'll get what we need, and then I'll take him out.
Well, he's not tied to anyone specifically. I mean, he is pretty strong. Maybe you can induct him into the Sabbat.
That was the hope, if I can make sure that he's not going to run back to the Anarchs the second we let him go.
Well, I'm pretty sure with a family reunion, and maybe he doesn't seem so bright. Maybe he
That's a good point.
He could be persuaded back. I mean, of course, it's your property. You could do whatever you want with him, but
I would agree with you,
as
though.
a strategic advantage, your pack is very small.
Agreed. We need more numbers, and he's already he already knows how to be a vampire.
Yes, and he's been trained in the Sabbat ways, so it shouldn't be that much of a culture shock for him.
And we'll add another clan to our pack. What clan is he, by the way? Dustin, what clan are you?
I'm Bruja.
Okay,
You
whatever
couldn't tell
that
by
is.
the flaming... Oh, yeah, that's right. Our characters don't know that. Never mind.
I fuck shit up. At least that's
So now we have 2 muscles.
That's what Lucas told me. I fuck shit up.
And I'll use him to find this Lucas. What do you want me to do once I find him?
We will deal with it when we deal with it. For right now, celebrate. Be one. Be at one. Be at peace with your brothers. Know that you have safety and security, and that you have proven yourself. You still have to earn my respect, though.
I didn't think any differently.
Wrath is going to take you to a secluded area, and then from there, I will teach you our family's legacy. What we hold to the shadows, and what the shadows hold to us.
I look forward to it.
So the Sulk Party, you, Sloth, and Pride deck. You see Sloth look at you, and she's like, the way you stare, it's like you're living in two worlds.
Sometimes I feel like I am.
Cool. That's how I am. And she kind of gives like a kind of a rotten smile.
She's high, right?
No, she's just creepy.
That's even worse.
Don't mind Sloth. She's old. She's old like us, or like. Well, you're the youngest amongst us, but she's old and cryptic. I know I'm cryptic, but that's because nothing really makes sense anymore. Like you. Why did you let her take it? Obviously, you inflicted the wounds.
I was not initiated. I have no right.
And then Pride steps in. He's like, don't worry, his soul is polluted.
I don't think I needed extra eyes.
That is definitely strange. I want you to keep an eye on Valen.
Consider it done.
I don't trust where that came from. And Lust assures me that the Samis handler has not been corrupted. But from what I saw, there's vast amounts of corruption in their souls. Whether it's tied to any sort of Samis blood magic or demonic influence or spiritual manipulation, that I haven't been able to discern. But I want you to keep a close eye on her. See if she does anything in her sleep. I believe you can withstand the daytime slumber. If I
Only slightly.
Like you could peer through your stone state, if I'm correct.
I don't have anything like that.
Okay. Well, make sure she's on the straight and narrow. That's me asking you as a brother. And in return, I'll do everything in my power to continue to restore what memory you've lost. But you have to meditate more. You have to absorb as much knowledge as possible. Things that could possibly trigger events. Like right there, what did you see?
I saw a biker gang with no face. And I saw joy. And that was
like I
it.
said, that's up to the La Sombra, and he points to Cooper. He's the only one that can possibly have any connection to joy. I have done my part, scanning the temple, and done my own research. But I am not of the world. I am not connected in it. I cannot get the information you need. So you have to rely on them. It may be wrath, but wrath is wrath. And as for envy and gluttony, and both Sloth and Pride look at you, beware. They have mentioned you numerous times. They have some perverted delight in you. As before,
I'll keep my eye out.
But before, when you're uninitiated, they could not touch you. But now that you are brothers and sisters of the sect, they can overreach, as it were. So you'll be expecting them soon.
I won't go down fighting. Or without fighting. Go down fighting.
I'm just gonna let it happen.
Yeah.
No point in fighting.
Yeah, give up.
Yep, I relent.
I relent. Ah!
Well, it was fun, guys.
And as you know, it pans out again. You know, the fire down by the river is kind of secluded. Not many people go this part of the bluffs. You see what appears to be like a sniper scope that kind of dials in.
Oh, come on.
And it dials in on deck, and then it like zooms in, zooms out, and then it does like this whole like goes to Cooper, and it goes to Valen, and then it goes to the rest of the 7 that are there. And
They know
then,
we're here.
And then the sniper, like whoever is looking at the sniper, you just see like the shadowy figure as he's clinging on to a Bible, and you see like a shadow emerge behind him, and then you see all the eyeballs again. And then they kind of do like at the audience, they kind of look all around, and then they're looking directly at you, the audience. The eyeballs centers onto the audience, and then fade to black.
Can't we just have one night of partying before somebody fucks shit up? Like,
I mean, we did. None of us got shot at the end.
Yeah,
So.
That's true. But I'm
Start of the
still
game.
like,
Someone's dead. Whee!
Start the
Yeah.
game. Physical combat.
Physical challenges.
All
Everyone
right,
roll
guys.
an
Thank you guys so much. This was an extra crispy long. That combat took way longer than I wanted it to, but
Yeah, it took an hour.
it took like
yeah,
almost an
because
hour.
we all failed our fucking rolls.
Yeah, so I just wanted to just say thank you to staying with me. Probably we're gonna be doing this next week because both Laura and Evan are gonna be going out of town.
Soon-ish. Yeah.
Soonish.
I am not leaving until the 9th
Yeah.
of next week.
Yeah.
So if we do this Saturday, I'm good. But after
Yeah.
that,
Yeah, this Saturday I'm good.
okay.
So you can probably catch us this Saturday doing more starting XP, presenting the Masquerade Sabbat sides. Everybody is true Sabbat now. This is where the game
If you
is
tune in
gonna
later. We usually start at 4.
Yeah, we do start at 4. Thank you to
That's
you
PST.
guys, Laura, Derek, Evan. Go support the Patreon at patreon.com/outofordershow. We're going to be doing a post-show wrap-up that is a Patreon exclusive, where we'll be talking about what took place, nominees, character, XP expenditures, all that happy stuff, as well as the one-on-one downtime sessions, which each and every single character, those are pretty exciting, has some story stuff behind it, as well as the storyteller section where I go into the backgrounds and the character creation of all the NPCs that you saw this evening. So with that, thank you for the follows. Thank you for just hanging out with the hosts. And it's been great. See you guys. Have fun.
Bye, guys.
Later.
Bye.